flew!
Oh no, it flew. Oh no.
Oh, I see it! I saw it!
No, stop, please.
We open outside of Han Tower. It's the day of the meeting that you had planned with Lyrio Han. In your hand is the briefcase of holding that you guys got last session, with the little pocket lab in there. So you kind of open your cavity and just shove that into your cavity real quick and shut it, right? You are aware that the other three are in this box waiting for your signal or whatever you're trying to do, as you have this meeting with Lyrio, just in case anything goes wrong. So as you tuck them in, they kind of feel like the room kind of tilt on its side. And what are you guys doing as like you're being thrust into Benny's cavity?
I'm assuming following.
Yeah, okay.
Bolted onto the wall.
Oh! I'm smoking. I'm getting ready to light a cigarette, and then I go.
You guys actually don't have a lot of like supplies for actually cooking meth, so there's just one big beaker like bounce around in there with you.
Just rattling.
This looks like a hazard. I'm gonna just put this in a regular bag of holding. Do I have a bag of holding on me? Or
Yeah, you can have it on you. So you just tuck it in another
like
bag.
A hazard. I'm just gonna keep this for breaking.
Okay, cool. Benny, you walk into the tower, and at the front desk there's a secretary, and she's kind of typing away on a keyboard as you walk up. What's the play here?
I straighten my tie and approach the secretary and say, "Hello, I have a meeting with Mr. Han."
Oh, Mr. Han. Okay, yeah. Let me buzz you up. And he pushes a button, and an elevator, a private elevator, kind of around the corner, opens up, and he gestures towards that. He says, "Just go hop in that. It will take you right up to him."
Then he gets into the elevator and marvels at the privacy that he has.
There's nothing public
wait.
about this place.
Okay, it's a short ride, dude. You go all the way up to the 15th floor, the highest floor of Han Tower, you step out, and in front of you is a large room, and it almost seems oriented like a living room, right? Like there's couches, a TV playing some sports, and it's just, it's just people like you don't understand what the sport is. It's it's a weird fantasy sport. And you walk in, and sitting in like a lazy boy is Lyrio Han, and he's just kind of like, he's chilling. And as you kind of like are walking towards him, you see that there are glass display cases all throughout his office, and they are filled with Warforged tech. A couple things that catch your eye are off to the right are your wings, the wings that were embedded in the neck of the Kroken and that Lyrio Han dug up. So you can see your wings in clear sight. And then off to your left, right, another thing kind of catches your eye. It looks like a chainsaw blade or something. And as you kind of walk into the room that he is in with the lazy boy, the ceiling opens up and you look straight up, and you also see that the fucking Kroken is like suspended and like latched to the roof of this building and kind of just hanging as like a centerpiece, almost like a giant chandelier, but it's just a half rotted dead bird just sitting above him. And as you walk, he kind of swivels the chair around to face you. Oh, hey, Benny. I'm glad you can make it. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good. Did they fit that whole bird in that elevator?
Oh, no. We had to have the roof opens up. It's a special feature, this top floor. When you have money, you can do whatever you want, Benny. I'll teach you that. Come work for me. I like you. You're interesting. Look, I understand your trepidation, right? You don't want to, you see the collection, you see the Warforged, the beep boop things. You don't want to get involved. You think I'm going to take from you. I don't want that. I'm interested in you. Believe it or not, living Warforged are good for the brand. I can study you. I can understand you. I can work with you, It'll allow you to hopefully maybe one day create more like you. And, that's something I'm interested in, Benny.
And use them like you use the undead, correct?
Ooh. See, you start off on the wrong foot, Benny, and that's not a good way to start a conversation.
You're one to talk about conversation.
Listen, Benny. The undead, I've gotten in this with my lawyers and constantly, just read the press releases, but they're dead. they've died. They've lost their life. You know? I mean, if these powers were truly evil, would I have access to them? Nope. So, that's the answer.
Frankly, Mr. Han, considering that you just answered your own question, I think we should probably discuss what we came here to talk about.
Okay, yes. Not here for undead rights. What are you here for?
I guess to talk to you about getting these artifacts that you so gleefully display on your walls and your ceiling.
I don't think you have enough for all of the artifacts, obviously. Is there something in specific that you're looking for?
Benny play it off like he obviously does not want the wings. But considering he has like -4 to charisma, I think he's just staring at the wings. And he's like, I'm not sure.
There's a long pause where he looks into your eyes and he sees them quickly dart over to the wings and back. And he says, you know, Benny, I would give you anything you want in this room. I'd let you pick something. Take it home. If that's something you're interested in.
Just like that?
There's a little more to it. I'm a businessman. You're a businessman. You're the Patriots. I like that. I've heard about it. I can give you what you want if you do a little,
Did you read our press releases?
No. My, I've had them CC'd to me, probably. I don't know. I don't check them. Listen, Benny. I got a job for you. Okay? Will you work for me?
Oh, could you tell me a little bit more about the work I'll be doing before I blindly agree to a job?
Okay, listen, Benny. There was a man in town residing in a specific hotel that's giving me quite a bit of trouble. And I understand that you may have met this man, eh? You may have had a conversation with him.
Toy maker?
The toy maker. Does that ring a bell? Have you? When's the last time you've seen him?
Not too long ago. He was making toys at the time.
Oh, yes.
I'm probably still making them now.
Leave it to Santa, right? I mean, why is he trying to get in on the business? So, my question for you is, this relationship is not friendly, is it?
No, I don't believe so.
Cool. Would you kill him for me?
Kill him. In exchange for a transaction. But not for you, specifically.
Cool. Easy thing, you go there, you kill the man, you take some pictures, you slit his throat, you give me a little bit of his blood, you bring it back here, right? I give you a pick. You pick anything, you take it. I don't care.
What's the blood for?
So I can analyze it and make sure it's him, you know?
You're not going to turn him back into the undead and make him some kind of magical engineer?
I mean, that...
For you?
Oh, jeez. Didn't think about that. Bring his whole body.
Bring
his whole body. That's a good idea.
That's stupid.
Hey. You know, if you didn't say
the whole industry is making dead people alive.
It is. You're right. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyways, bring his whole body. I want to see him. And yes, okay. I mean, yes, I'm going to bring him back to life. This is the fact of the matter. It's what I do. You pointed it out. I mean, but look, I'll give you anything. It's a fair trade, Benny.
2 items, and I'll do it.
Deals mindset.
2 items. Okay. I will give you 2 items, but I want to ensure that this means I have your ear moving forward, and that we maintain a very healthy business relationship.
I mean, you got CC'd on the press release. You always have my ear.
Hey, now that I know how cool of a guy you Patriots are, I'll be working with you every day. You know? All right. You guys are cool. You're doing the murder for me. And listen, obviously this stays, you know.
But he's looking around for bugs or something.
No bugs.
The way he said murder like that.
Yeah, dude, I just be murdering people, man. I mean, look, I'm new to it, right? I've never asked somebody to murder people, so of course, you know. But this guy, he's got to be murdered. So, thank you. Is that all? You have any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about?
I think that's all. I guess our business relationship could be amicable going forward. Then he stands up, straightens his tie, and says, I'll be seeing you.
Thank you, Benny. Have a good day, boy.
He turns and goes back to the private elevator.
Cool. Okay, well, You get in the elevator, head down. Nothing happened in that meeting that warranted all the bag of holding. Luckily, elevator door bings, opens up. You come out, walk out, hang around the corner, and you're in an alley now. And I assume you let the boys out.
Yeah, but he's sweating wild a little bit. He lets everyone out.
Sweating.
Yeah. Well, we're all soaked in sweat.
So
Climb
hot,
up out of climb up the ladder. We're all sweating. Oh man, we gotta get some freaking humidifiers in there.
It's so fucking hot.
Humidifier.
Yeah,
We don't need a fucking humidifier. We need a dehumidifier. You forgot the D. Jesus, I'm trying to light a cigarette and it's soaking wet. Damn it.
Caesar's ringing out of socks.
Sticky climbs out last, and he was also in there with you guys.
No, no he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
Why would he be there?
I just wanted Sticky involved.
Who?
No,
Oh, Sticky, oh my
he's
God.
not there.
Sticky's gone.
What's going on, guys?
We cut to his house real quick, and he's kind of just sitting in a chair.
Stuck in the chair.
Gazing out the window like an NPC.
I wonder whatever happened to the beans I had.
Yeah, he's thinking about the beans. Okay, Vinny, so you relay the information about what just happened to the other three, in case you
I
didn't
guess I
get
did.
I
everything.
think we didn't hear it.
Yeah,
We weren't peeking.
It was
whatever.
all muffled. No
Yeah.
one's sweating too hard.
Yeah, he was sweating
That's
hard.
true. Yeah, we were sweating.
Oh, but I can't believe that went that smoothly. I honestly thought they were gonna try to dissect you, and we were gonna have to come out and do some tactical shit, get you out of there.
Honestly, I thought so too. I'm really surprised how professional this was.
And to think,
Yeah.
I mean, we got, taking out two birds with one stone. We get to take out the toy maker for good. I mean,
Yeah, it could be beneficial. This guy seems pretty stupid. You guys, what's your read,
he
Benny?
didn't even think about the idea for bringing back the toy maker to life.
I got a question. Why was that elevator
This
so
guy's
quiet?
just Donald Trump.
I think Caesar. I think they call it like a private elevator or something.
What are you talking about? What's one of
What's
those?
for you in there? The privacy's unmatched.
The opposite of a dumbwaiter.
A private elevator.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, are we gonna like? Here's the thing: is like we kind of have a working relationship with the toy maker, and if we, but then again, we need the wings.
No, I mean, I feel like the embargo's back on. You know, I feel like if we want to get any good shit from Jerry, it'd be beneficial for us to take him out.
You're right, Fonzie. You're right. Fuck them.
I also think that maybe something could be arranged. I don't know if you want to talk about it here. Benny glances around at the alley, literally right next to the place where we're meeting in the sky, where we're planning his like downfall. And he goes,
Let's leave. Let's walk. Let's go for a walk. I'm assuming we're walking.
I pick up the briefcase. We get in the cab that's waiting for us with Jerry in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or wait,
I
is
love
it
it.
one of the?
It's in the new ones. It's got like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it should be a Kenku actually.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's the Emo Kenku, and he's
Of
sitting
course
there,
it is.
and you guys hop in the car. What's going on, guys? Was it successful?
Hey Cyrus, how's it going?
Thank you for
Hey,
remembering my
Caesar.
name.
I requested
Caesar.
no talking on the app.
That's what I was about to say. Is like this guy is not at the point. I need you to tell him he's not there to be asking questions about.
Hey,
what
this
we're
is
up to.
this is a lot of black velvet in this cab. Doesn't it get hot in here if you leave it in the sun.
All right, I'll just start driving. I'll leave you guys alone. Fuck,
Thank you. I closed the
All right, thank you.
window.
dude, forget. I'm not bringing in any more NPCs this session, bro.
Sorry.
I try to bring it too, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude."
Okay. Wait.
I tried to justify.
We'll talk to him in a bit.
Where do you
So,
even
anyways,
find
we're
black
picking our
velvet
conversation
fuzzy
up.
dice for the car? Where do you even find that? There's no stores that sell that.
If you okay, if it's
Would.
okay, like I really don't feel like talking to any of you. I'm sorry. Your friends are kind of rude, and he himself slides a petition.
All right.
He unslid to talk back to us.
Caesar kept asking him questions.
He was excited to talk.
When he closes it again, I lock it, so that cannot be done anymore.
He seems Caesar. You need to kind of get in his ear a little bit. He doesn't have this shit figured out. Gary never asked us any questions.
His hair hangs down over his ears. I don't know how to. Can't get that.
Well, I don't know. I mean, just think about it. But anyways, you were saying, Vinny, you were talking.
Alright. So what I was thinking, if maybe after we kill the toy maker, we can maybe get some shipments in from Jerry. if I deliver the toy maker's body to Lyrio Han and we somehow simultaneously destroyed the foundations of the skyscraper, and maybe if I had those wings at that point, I might be able to, successfully escape if that happened.
You want to fucking... You want to 9/11 this guy?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could melt those beams.
I
if
feel
we
like
had
there's
some,
going to
jet
be a
fuel
lot
or
of
something.
repercussions for this.
I know a guy, George Bush. He owes me a favor.
Yeah, and he was working with the Bounties. The Bounty Moravians.
Bro, please. No, we gotta cut the 9/11 jokes, bro.
No. The people have been waiting 2 months for this content.
You're right.
Alright, anyways, Frank goes, you want to fucking blow up this building?
That was what I was hinting at. Yes.
I fucking love this idea, Benny. More than
Are there
anything
any
you've
other
ever
buildings
said.
that might be essential to us that are surrounding this building?
We're not in the business of giving a fuck about things like that, Fonzie. We got money to make. What do you think?
No,
I think. What does everybody
I'm
think?
just saying if there's any businesses that are currently we own.
Oh, that's true. I mean,
With
I
a
guess.
with a correctly structured demolition, it'll collapse in on its own footprint. It should not fall. I mean, this isn't some kind of George Bush job. It's gonna be clean.
Yeah, right on. Okay. Well, let's put a pin in this. I think this is something worth exploring. Maybe, and I'm looking at the partition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, makes sense.
Okay. I think he had something he wanted to say to us. I wanna ask him. You guys think I should ask him?
I unlocked the thing for you.
Hey, what's your name?
It's Cyrus, you bitches.
Oh.
I've been feeling your walls here. Some of it's felt, some of it's velvet. When I saw it was all black, I thought it was all one texture, but it's crazy.
It's a
That's the dedication to your craft here.
It was a special job. I had a detailer come and look at it.
Frank puts his cigarette out on the velvet.
You don't own this car. You know that, right? It's not your car.
It's kind of like
Yeah, who are you to go putting fucking porn velvet in the taxi? What are you fucking filming videos in here?
It's kind of like my apartment, guys. Kind of like live here now.
I thought you were a little cash cab here, on the side.
I do what I gotta do.
Oh, this is your house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where you put your cigarette out was my kitchen.
I look to the left.
Is
the door.
There's like a kettle on the ground.
Yeah.
It's like stuck to the door.
There's a can of
fucking-
Campbell's chicken
He's
noodle
got one
soup
mason
sitting
jar.
in the cup holder in the door.
It's the brakes and it rolls out from underneath the seat.
Hey, Cyrus, listen. I need you to. I understand that we might have offended you, and I apologize about that. We tend to do that to people. I need you to move past it and let me know what you had to say, because I can tell by the look in your eye. You spurned you had something you wanted to tell us.
No, really. It's just that, Trevor wanted to be in on the conversation, so he was just trying to throw NPCs at you. That's it. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
nothing-
so it's just nothing important.
I didn't want to
Cyrus,
talk.
I
No.
told you not to talk to the voice in your head named Trevor.
It was
anymore.
Trevor. Yeah, it was Trevor.
I didn't want to
Tell
talk
you
to
to
you
live in the
guys.
cab.
I just
Shut the
tried.
door.
Yeah, no, fuck you guys. I don't want to talk to you guys. Goodbye.
The door's shut. He's open fucking like,
Okay.
Whatever. I don't know what's on these seats, but it really absorbs sweat well. So that's a plus.
Ride.
I open up the
Yeah,
exit
that's his
and see
bathroom.
everything and light him on fire, bro.
As you guys are roasting him, the car pulls to a stop, and you guys look out the window, and you're in front of the Zack and Cody hotel.
Oh,
Back in this place for what is this, the third time, Caesar?
are we fucking?
I lost
We're
count.
doing this right now?
I don't know. No one told me where to go.
Oh, hold on, guys. I think he's confused. I opened the partition up. Were you listening to us, motherfucker?
Most cabbies don't go until they know where to go. They don't start going until...
Yeah. What are you coming here for?
I
you
poke a
guys
lot
have
of
the
holes in the partition, and because it gets so humid in the cab. So I did hear a little bit, and I heard you say Zack and Cody Hotel.
What is the point of
Okay,
the
well,
partition?
Yeah.
There's no
listen,
point, it's
you're
for show.
doing-
Then
You're
he's standing
doing
outside
all
the
kinds of
driver's
things
side
wrong.
door,
Security theater.
staring in. He knocks on the glass.
Oh, the Zack and
Yeah.
Cody Hotel. Oh wait.
No, the driver.
He opens it. Okay.
He drives the left and he's just like.
He gets out of the car. Okay, now
Frank.
what?
Frank, come here.
I get out and I walk over. What's up, Benny?
I close the door behind him, the driver door. I just stand behind him while Frank looks at him.
Frank is really out of it, but he's like, he can. This is his monologue. He's like, Benny wants me to do something. I go, Cyrus, this is unacceptable conduct. And as majority stakeholders in this business, we can't have this. So I need you. And I think Caesar should be a part of this too. I'm gonna CC Caesar. I open the door. Caesar, come on here.
I'm not getting out, but I do put my hands to the window and go like that.
Alfonso, you should come out too.
Yeah, Fonzie, why don't you come outside? We're having a board meeting.
I don't want to get out, so all my sweat's soaked up.
That's fine. Understandable.
The mental picture here, so we're all like outside of the cab, surrounding him as he's in the cab by the driver's side door.
I'm out now.
Yeah.
I'm behind him, in between the driver's side door and him.
I swear these seats are like sham wow. I've never been drier.
Frank looks at Cyrus. And, what is he? What's his frame like right now, Trev? Is he with the four of us kind of walked around him? What's he? What am I reading off of him?
He's like, I don't know, dude. The way this Kenku is formatted is he's so like brazen and cocky when he has no reason to be. Like, and he also like straight up hates Caesar half the time. So he just sits there and he's kind of like shinking a little bit up against the car and up against Benny, but he's not trying to show that he's scared. And he goes, "What the fuck's going on? We've been standing here for like 3 minutes now."
Frank walks up in front of him, and I put my cigarette out, and I'm getting closer to him very slowly. I say, "You like being around town?"
Yeah, I've lived here for a long time. Wow.
No. You like having a little bit of money and play. You like sleeping in this fucking. You like your house? I pointed to the cab.
Yeah, I love it. It's the only house I've ever had, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Who got you that fucking house?
Caesar.
Exactly. And you're gonna disrespect him by disrespecting us?
Well, I mean,
With this fucking partition taking us this place we didn't ask you to come to? Being rude, calling us bitches?
you're right.
That's how you treat guests in your home.
All right, what do you want me to do? I'm sorry. I
That's
feel
Jesus.
bad.
exactly
Be
what I
nice.
want you to fucking do, buddy. You're never gonna fucking do this shit. Actually, let me tell you what I want you to never do again. This whole thing.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have a complete readjustment when you're around me. I'm rolling for intimidation.
Okay. First
Don't
roll of the
waste that
session.
fucking time, and the amount of time it's taken to shake you down, we could have already killed the fucking toy maker.
Oh shit, dude.
Uh-oh.
You have advantage on that roll now because the Joel's little dig at the end.
Natty 20?
Oh,
my
man,
God.
Oh,
He-
Actually, a 29. It's a
This one's
29.
gonna shape up. He got scared straight.
his hair, which was like down, his feathers were down in his face, curls up and just like fear. And he kind of looks up at you guys. He goes, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's just something about, you've been there. You smell Caesar a little bit. It makes you a little angry. He got in the cab. I don't know how to think. Please forgive me." He gets down on his knees and he starts grabbing at your toes. He's like, he starts twisting a little bit. "I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man."
Get up.
No.
Which toe?
Get up.
Which toe?
He
Off
twists
the
the big
ground.
toe one more time and then
Hey, don't do that. I'll do that.
this isn't helping your cause.
Yeah, get up.
"Hey, look. Can I
Does he-
just tell me where to go and I'll drive. I'm sorry."
Hey, you're doing great. This is a big step
You mean
to
it?
admit where you're at. I mean it. Don't ever do that thing with the toes again. You're gonna get us in the car, and I think, are we toy makering? I turn to the boys.
I'm ready.
Sounds like you took us to the right spot by accident, but don't think that this don't be results oriented, okay? It's about the process.
You're right.
So I need you to understand where we're at. You want to be a little fuckhead to everybody you talk to, you can do that, but not to us, okay? All right. We'll see you in a bit, Cyrus. Go hit a lap. We'll be back.
You guys see Alfonso as he's getting ready. He takes out its new equipment from the bag of holding and he straps it on. I'll put the image in general. Attached to my arm now is like this, basically a cylinder with a bunch of places for all his vials, for all his different spell slots. and he's got a nitrogen tank on his back that can be used as a pump. So basically, I can do like Spider-Man. I don't know if you guys ever had those Spider-Man slingshot
seen
toys.
Yeah.
I can go
Yeah.
like that, and then it presses a button, and then it like can either fling out my firebolt like as a concentrated like
shit.
water gun almost, or like any of my other spells. And if I want to change it, all I have to do is like turn the canister on my arm, and it changes the spell.
Like a revolver.
That's
Yep, exactly.
fucking cool. That's so cool.
Hey Benny, what you think, huh? Full Metal Alchemist, huh?
Oh my
What, me,
god.
brother?
that,
love that play.
seems amazing. I've never seen
That's
that
crazy,
show
Fonzie.
before.
Where'd you get
Yeah, my
that?
brother Nicola made it. Yeah, it only had at the time spot for one, but you know I've got several spells I need to use, so I need to be adaptable any moment.
Oh my god. Frank's
Probably
like
some
looking you up
stickers
and
on there,
down.
too. Magnets, maybe.
Also, it kind of makes sense because I got like an extra level of intelligence from the level up, so that goes to like all my like spells and everything. So this is why I get now +1 to everything, just like flavor, you know.
Then he self-consciously looks at the tube that he spewed grease out of as his artificer spell. It just thinks about how much of a different level Alphonse is on than him.
Yeah, Frank thinks of his decaying personality and his silencer. Okay.
He just sees nothing to improve.
You guys ready to go fucking I mean what's the game plan here? Can we game plan a little bit before we go in there so we're not just shooting from the hip?
Yeah, I just
I mean, as you know, me and Caesar have the ability to turn invisible at a moment's notice.
We kind of got when we walked in there, he wasn't actively hostile. We can get the drop on him. Stab in the back.
It's true.
I got an
Of
idea.
course,
I mean
Caesar, I know this is metagaming a little bit, but you do only have 2 spell slots, so you might want to save, not waste one on invisibility and use them all for attack.
I actually kind of got an idea here. What if I go in as Hans, right? You know, guy he's never seen before. I kind of just go in there and start
The
fucking
old
around, wasting
shakedown.
his time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I show up, I'm like, say whatever the hell, it doesn't matter. I get his attention, get him to turn his back somehow, some way, you know, and then you guys come in, hit him when he's not looking. You guys can all 3 hit him. Then I fucking boom, boom, and then if we fight, we fight. But then we fucking just laid into him with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? We surprise him.
Yeah.
With invisibility or non-invisibility, it's up to you guys. What do you think?
Let me check my stealth.
Sounds
I've
good to
got
me.
+3.
So you want us all to wait, or do you want me to go in there with you?
I think. What do you think? I mean, you could go in there with me, or we could shake him down,
Of course,
and
I
then
can't
Fonzie
remember
and
if this dude has freaking cameras, or didn't he have like a freaking robot that like alerted us to his presence?
yeah, he's pretty great. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's got stuff like that.
I could
I don't
send radio in. Check
Could we
it out.
cut the
Got this
power?
Do we still have the pixie, or did we leave her behind?
You left the pixie.
Ah man, I really wanted this pixie for recon mission, but I guess I thought it
Hold my
was too
cigarette
dangerous.
backwards.
But you know, we still got radio, Benny.
You got
Can she
radio
kill
in.
the power in the building?
If she could do it, or we could do it, you know, any way you want.
Let's do that. Let's kill the power in this motherfucker.
You set radio down, and her spider bot form kind of crawls in through the door and disappears for a moment. And at first she's maintaining like regular contact with you. She's like, Benny, it seems really different in here. It doesn't seem like there's any power running through the building at all.
Okay.
Seems like the power's already cut. And
Interesting.
then suddenly your communication with her go dark.
Radio. Hello?
No response.
Frank. Radio's lost communication, which I don't think that's ever happened before.
Yeah, I kind of listen. This is Frank just looking at the sugar. He's like, "This is kind of what I was worried about. I mean, this guy's like pretty strong, but you know, hey, I got an idea. Plan B. You and me, we actually go full shakedown mode. We have Fonzie come in invisible, right? Because he can just do it or whatever. Doesn't have to worry about the spell slot. Caesar, we put him in the fucking briefcase. We set the briefcase down. We let him out. Boom, 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 boom. When things hit the fan, you know what I mean? Or maybe we, you know, like, I like the idea of us all. The attack needs to hit him all at once, at least one time,
Okay.
because he's gonna be a motherfucker. I can already tell this is gonna be a problem.
Okay, let's do that. Should I mean, what about radio? Should I look for her first or after?
I don't know. I don't know what to do about that one. I think we could just, play it by ear. Probably this is what I'm thinking right now. And Frank's like really tweaking out right now. Frank's like, what I'm thinking is he's probably got some kind of fucking like different power system here that's not, obviously it's like some kind of magical fucking shit. I don't know. She's probably caught up in it. I'm sure he controls whatever it is that she's caught up in. So if we take him out, she'll probably be all right.
Okay,
And then she'll just come back.
Just so we're on the same page, Radio is a member of this party, and even though she's not a humanoid, she contains the consciousness of a full person.
Hey, I'm right with
on
you.
the same page. Okay.
I'm there with you, brother.
I love that.
You don't worry. I saw the first time I ever saw her talking in the car. I was like, man, what type of artificial intelligence is this?
This bitch is hot. That's what I was Who is that?
I just get Buddy's voice for a second.
Okay, so it's decided you're all going in. So
Yeah.
let's
Do we
do
put
that.
Caesar? Are you getting in the briefcase? Are you willing?
I just got so dry, but
That was.
I guess less about the up and downs.
Hey, we'll dry you off right after.
Nothing get me as dry as I just. There's no way.
I cast invisibility on myself.
So who's carrying the bag?
I'll carry it.
I come in and I'm Hans.
I think you can work that in, Benny, to your whatever shakedown you're doing.
All right,
Let's open your compartment. Let's open your compartment. I'll stick my hand out and do a spell.
smart.
I'll do a
Smart.
badge. Age.
I'm gonna be pinging Radio like every so often throughout this fight, so let me know if she ever picks back up.
Okay. So you guys enter the Zack and Cody hotel all together and are suddenly consumed in darkness. It's like pitch black in here, right? Something is up. Something's going on here. Doors are swung open, carpets ripped up. In the far corner, you see the little ghost of Cody leaned up against a wall, going. You guys approach him.
Oh my gosh, dude, need some help?
Oh shit! Where's Caesar? Is Caesar with you guys?
I look at Benny.
No.
No, he's not here.
You guys gotta be careful. You should get out now. You should all just leave.
Did you see a spider come through here?
She went upstairs. She went upstairs.
How are you dying as a ghost, by the way? How does that physically work?
I was killed by a stronger spirit. My brother Zach, he was destroyed, and I'm all that's left. And now I'm fading too. Man, it is so rough.
I
there a
think I
second
know
episode
Start
what's
knocking
going
on Benny's
on.
compartment.
The toy maker. You gotta kill the toy maker.
What is it?
I pop my head out. I pop
What's
my
the
head
toy
out.
maker?
I whispered Frank.
Oh,
Zach.
I'm thinking the
Zach.
same thing. I'm thinking big guy all day.
I'm Cody, man. I'm Cody.
Cody. I don't care. Sorry, I was gonna save Zach. I won't save you. I couldn't really tell you all apart.
Caesar, you gotta get out of here, man. You gotta get the fuck out of here now. You gotta
Very
open that door and
similar.
leave.
You're a good kid. You're a good kid. You're addicted to nicotine.
Give me one last cigarette.
Get in my
please.
stomach, and I get in my stomach. I'll keep you alive. And my gastric juices.
What? Is that something I can do?
Do you want to die?
He starts crawling into your mouth. You have to get out of the briefcase to do this.
Why? I put my head out there.
I can't move right now.
So
This
okay,
guy Billy scoop up his ectoplasm. And
okay.
shove
He
him
starts
into
climbing into your mouth, right? And he doesn't know if it's gonna work.
Does he
But
survive?
as he's climbing into your mouth, he's telling you all a story.
Oh. He's in my mouth and he's projecting out.
Are you
Yeah.
all the way out of the briefcase?
No, just my head. Just enough for him to get.
Just a disgusting display.
And then once he's in, Caesar, you just kind of leave your mouth open and you continue talking to everyone.
Broadcast.
And he says, the toy maker, he was scared. He was getting freaked out. He said somebody was gonna kill him. He was desperate. We told him he could meet the big guy. He hasn't come down since. And with that, he disappears further down in the mouth, and you kind of feel like you're swallowing him.
Hans is like kind of prancing around the room looking for clues.
We should check. We should check the toy maker's room to see if we can find what's going on or an advantage.
Yeah, he's downstairs,
Good
right?
idea.
No, they went upstairs to beat the big
Went
guy.
upstairs.
No, but the actual room is downstairs.
Oh yeah,
I rolled a 15 investigation. I don't know if that.
So you look around, and you definitely feel a cold presence around you.
Ooh.
You feel some kind of spectral energy emanating throughout this building. You notice
The
that there's
dirty
a
point
sound
anymore.
coming from the boiler room,
You
which
hear
is
the same shit.
yeah, you exactly the same shit. There's not much going on here, to be honest.
No, keep going. You hear there's
You
a
hear
sound
like a
it's coming from up
sound
top
from the boiler room.
from the boiler, and that's downstairs, right?
Yes, it sounds like blink, 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 like something's like plinking in there, like metal hitting metal almost, but like a soft, like, you know, as if.
See, so I think you're onto something. I think we'll go downstairs, and Han starts walking over there. Are you guys coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'll lead.
Oh, you want to lead? Okay, big boy.
As you guys
The
are
lead.
walking towards the boiler room, a darkness fills the room, even more thick than what was already in the room. You know, it becomes pitch black around you to the point that you can't see something right next to you. Benny, the suitcase becomes incredibly heavy, and make a check to see if you can hold on to it, because it's like weighing down, like it's trying to make you drop it.
I say, why is it so dark in here? And I roll strength check. And I get 20.
I'm getting a little scared.
A 20, you're able to hold on to it, right? And then your eyes shut and they open back up, and you look around and you're each in like a different hotel room, and you guys are separated from each other.
Do I still have the suitcase?
You do have the suitcase.
Okay.
All right, but listen. We're going to
That's
pick up
cool.
with Alfonso. So
I've got
Alfonso-
my hand outstretched, ready to go. I'm just like
It's set to
looking around
mustard.
for anything suspicious.
Around you, there's nothing around you in this room at all. You see a dirty, like bed bug infested mattress sitting in the middle of a small, dirty hotel room. There's a door off to your right, a door behind you that seems to be the exit. Right, and it's very dark in here.
So, see, do I have dark vision to see, or even with that, would it not do anything?
I mean, you can see you can make out everything in the room. There doesn't seem to be anything you're missing in this room, right? And you know, after a moment, suddenly you hear like a toilet flush, and then this door off to your right opens up, and an old dirty Kenku crawls out of the bathroom, and he like walks out. He's stretching, and he kind of just walks by you nonchalantly, as if he barely even notices you're there, and just flops down onto this mattress. And he's just like chilling. He's like, and they,
Because I'm still concentrating on invisibility.
yeah.
Right?
So he doesn't even notice you're there, and he's just like chilling. And he goes, ugh, ugh. And then as he stretches, you noticed a few marks in his forearm, injection holes.
Okay. You think?
Injection hole.
I don't know if I can infer if it's like mango or just any drug in general.
You can't
Just like
you
a
can't
drug.
tell from looking at him, but within a few moments, this man rolls to his side, and then he kind of looks a little unsettled, right? And he rolls onto his back, and you see him start wildly convulsing, and he's shaking so hard, and foam starts to bubble up out of his mouth, and he looks like he's overdosing.
I've already established that I have like an antidote for ODing because I'm afraid of people ODing on my drug. So can I give him the antidote while I'm invisible?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I do like Pulp Fiction, stab into his heart to try to give him some adrenaline or something.
Juice him.
He can stop.
You do it, and it all goes into him, and it fills him. And for a moment, it looks like the convulsing seems to kind of subside a little bit, and then his eyes roll back into his head, and as if you did nothing, it just gets worse and worse and worse, and he's screaming. and he starts yelling. He's like, "Help me! Fucking help me!" And he's screaming. He's screaming at the top of his lungs. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh fuck, this is beyond me. This is some fucking demon shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna exit the room. This is obviously some exorcism stuff.
As you let go of his body, his jacket kind of unfolds, and from his jacket rolls a vial of pink flamingo, and it hits the ground and starts rolling towards you, indicating that it was your flamingo that's doing this.
Oh, nah, this is some fucked up, like, freaking mental shit. Nah, is this all in my head? There's no way that's just, this is fucking coincidence. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Suddenly
That's Alfonso's and Pearl's monologue.
Okay, you run to, like, what, the front door?
Yeah.
Okay, as you're running to the front door, he reaches out his hand towards you as if he can see you. And he says, "Don't leave me. This is because of you." And he says that as you're running towards the door.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. You make that choice on your own. I
Oh,
tried to
God.
save you. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right. As you rip open the door, you see a figure standing in the doorway, blocking your exit. It's a deep purplish figure. You've seen it before, but I mean, maybe you can't really pinpoint where right now, but you've seen this figure before. His figure is blurry almost, as if like your eyes can't quite make out what you're seeing. And around his neck it wasn't there last time you see him, but now you see like a thick brown rope, like a noose hanging around his neck and trailing down his chest. He takes a step towards you. What are you doing?
No, I can't see who he is. He's just a dude that has like a noose around his head. I'm just like, can I do something to like dodge and weave past him to get around him, or is there something like an athletics check I can do for that?
I mean, you can try, but he's still blocking the exit pretty heavily. So it'd be at disadvantage.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and cast Reduce on. I'm gonna rotate my my revolver around to the Reduce spell and cast Reduce on him, so that way he'll shrink down and I can just hop right over him.
So what happens is, right? First of all, I wanna point something out for how we're doing this like dungeon.
Make a con save, I guess, for this.
Okay, we'll do that. But this is a dungeon, right? So what we're doing is in this dungeon, each of you have 3 sanity points, and if at any point you fail a challenge or like a puzzle that I set up for you, you lose a sanity point and you take a D10 of like psychic damage. Okay, so that that's how everyone's is. So if you fail like a puzzle that I've issued for you, that's what happens. And so okay, you said you shrink down. I'll let that happen.
I shrink him down.
You shrink him down.
Reducing him.
So he has to make a
rotate
con
my
save.
revolver to the Reduce spell. I do Spider-Man. Web slinging, and then he it sprays on him and he shrinks down.
Okay, what's he have to hit to avoid being shrunken?
16.
Con save.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh snap. This
Sorry.
is beyond my capability.
I saw that
Alright,
grin on Trevor's face.
I guess I'll just roll this. What is it? Acrobatics to try to dodge around him.
19.
19? Okay.
Big
So,
roll.
what are you doing? Describe it to me.
So I'm trying to dodge and weave this man, like I said, like in football. Like I'm just trying to, ooh, and then as soon as he tries to block me one way, I'm like, ooh, I go out there, I'm sprinting down the hallway.
Okay, are you making a conscious decision not to touch him? Like, are you
I'm trying to do whatever I can to try to, I mean,
Okay, so you're just trying to get through. You don't
Imagine,
care if he grabs you or like touches you or anything, right?
I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get away from him. So I would imagine, like, I don't know a particular movie to compare this to, but like when the agents try to like go through the lasers at like the last second, you know, and like roll over to get through.
Okay, so you like slide through his legs, and as you do this, he plants his hand in like the small of your back, and like firmly grabs onto you, but like you slide right through his grip and into the hallway.
I'm sprinting.
As he touches you, you feel a kind of burning sensation on your back, right? And you take a D10 of psychic damage. All right, so you are now in the hallway of doors, and you're running up and down this hallway. All the doors are shut, except for one that you can see down on your end on the right. And this figure, he kind of steps into the hallway too, like he's following you now.
Oh jeez, he sees me. I'm invisible. It's like up is down, down is up. None of my magic seems to be that effective here. But I'll just go through this open doorway, I guess. See what's in there.
All right, you burst into this open doorway, and there's a mattress in here as well, and on it is a convulsing Kenku. And he looks close to death. He looks like he's about to die.
I have a vial of adrenaline to try to save him.
The adrenaline's not gonna work. It's the same guy. It's the same guy
Okay.
from the other room.
People teleport around here. I can't escape from this. I'm rotating my revolver to just see what I have that I could do.
Suddenly, as you're doing this, you notice that the bathroom door swings open, and you can hear running water in there.
Okay, can I it opens up and I just see running water?
Like, you hear running water. You don't see it, but you hear it's like the sink and maybe the bathtub is going. And as you're kind of having this thing, you kind of hear footsteps coming from the hallway again. This thing is in pursuit.
Alright, I don't know. Clearly this is some type of mental fucked up shit to try to mess with my mind. Alright, well, maybe I need to be more gentle with it. I don't know. I know I'm burning spell slots here, but I'm gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration because one of the conditions is poison, and technically he's poisoned, so maybe that'll fix something.
Okay.
Cast Lesser Restoration on this Kenku.
I like to imagine the Seinfeld theme playing all through Alphonse's monologues in his brain.
Okay,
What's
so
the deal with these haunting images?
did you cast?
I rolled a 19!
It says, touch one creature, or well, in this case, I'm using my weapon, and one condition inflicting it can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I would argue that he's poisoned, so I can cure it.
You put your hand over his chest, and you do exactly what you said, and suddenly the convulsing stops completely, and his eyes roll back to normal, and he seems to be stable. He seems to have done something. But he's limp, and this figure is now coming into the room. And as he is waking up, he says, "Don't let him touch me, please." And then he passes out.
Ah, jeez, man. Can I try to carry him and bring him into the bathroom to hide?
Yeah, you could drag him into the bathroom. I would say you'd be able to do that pretty easily. So that's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, you grab him, slide him into the bathroom with you, and slam the door shut behind you. There's a lock on the door.
Yeah, I locked that shit, bro.
Okay. These footsteps are getting closer and closer to you until you hear them finally stop at the foot of the door. But they're not trying to open the door or anything. It seems to be that you're safe for the time being. And with this man stable, he hasn't died, you've kept him alive, you've passed the first challenge. Suddenly, we cut to Benny. Benny, you're in a room, same as Alfonso, but the front door's open. And there's nothing special about this room at all. It seems to be, you seem to have your fill. Do whatever you want.
I'm shaking the suitcase around and I go, Caesar. I knock on it and I open it up.
Stop shaking me.
He's in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Get out. I don't know where we are. Frank's gone. Alfonso's gone. But me and you are together.
I scramble up.
Okay.
You're still so wet.
Hooked.
I don't know. It got dark and now I'm here.
This ghost giving me a heartburn.
It just smells like sour laundry in the room.
I don't have any Tums, Caesar. I'm sorry. We gotta.
I'll do it. I just need a basic compound.
We gotta find Frank and Alfonso and Radio.
If I have fucking Tums, bro. I get up and I start rushing towards the door.
You find yourself in the hallway, and you want to go right, you want to go left?
I sniff the air. Is there any sort of calcium smell?
No, no calcium whatsoever. I mean, I guess
What's a perception? Let me do perception.
the stairs are to your right.
I'm looking for calcium.
There's more rooms to your left.
Can I do a calcium check?
Is there milk?
Benny. I feel like if we go, so the stairs go up or down?
Up. You're actually on you're still on the first floor, but you're in a few of the rooms, a hallway of rooms on the first floor.
Benny, you want to go high up or stay the same level? I feel like that's what we're either gonna transcend the physical plane, or you know what I'm saying. There's a meaning here.
Assuming that this is a physical space and it looks like we have this floor all to ourselves, it would seem to be that Alfonso and Frank are on the upper floors, and Radio probably too. So maybe that's a good way to head.
I head up there.
Okay. Benny, as you step into the hallway to follow Caesar, you feel a crack at your feet. I want you to make a dexterity check as the floor caves at your feet.
Oh, I roll a 6.
Oh, clunk, 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 clunk.
So, Caesar, you're walking towards the stairs. You hear a small crack in the floor behind you, and you turn, and the floor is caved. Benny, a short second later, you're on the floor of the boiler room, coughing up smoke, looking around, and there are 3 bodies on the ground, face down. Alfonso, Frank, and Caesar. And they're all 3 unconscious. They seem to have hit their head.
Is Caesar looking back down at me when I looked up through the hole?
You see nothing but darkness when you look back up into the hole.
Caesar!
No response.
Benny!
No response.
Benny!
No, you don't hear that.
Stop putting those toms.
Chokes up on the axe, realizes that Caesar couldn't have fallen through this hole. It's not wide enough for him to fall into. So this must be some kind of illusory, thing going at play here, which would make sense why it was so, easy for us to be separated. So he goes over to Frank's body and flips it over. Are there cigarettes in his jacket?
There are cigarettes in his jacket.
There's a cigarette in his mouth.
Suddenly, you hear the clinking again that you heard when you were in the, the lobby. It seems to be coming directly from the boiler. And you look, and it's engorged almost. Like it's expanding with flames and like some kind of gas. It seems close to exploding.
Is there a pressure relief valve? Can I,
It is,
rip
but
it out?
it's ripped off. It looks like it's been torn. It's fucked
that
up.
seems... can I rip it out even more and let the air come out, or whatever's in there?
It's I don't know. It's welded shut. It's about to explode.
Let me take my axe and hit it. I don't know.
Okay. You take your axe and you hit it, and a burst of flame flies out and ignites part of the room in flames, and the room is now building with flames, and the 3 bodies are down there. What are you doing?
Okay, Benny's looking for stairs.
You see stairs.
Benny says, I guess this is where I'm supposed to go, considering that this is some kind of mind game. Even though Benny believes that this to be an illusion, he says, "Here on the side of caution, I guess I'll take these guys with me."
Okay.
And roll strength check. Benny's wooden chassis got burned a little bit, and so he rages and he has advantage on this.
Nice.
He's a 23.
That's
Nat
pretty
20,
nice.
actually. Nat
Nice
20.
of him.
Natty
to
20,
enrage.
bro. You hoist all 3 of these people over
Such a
your
Benny thing.
shoulder, no problem at all, right?
The fireman pose with the axe, eyes red, running away from flames.
So Benny, what is your speed at?
So high. I run so fast. I'm a barbarian.
What? Yeah.
40.
40?
40. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Oh my
60
God.
feet to the top of these stairs. Can you roll an initiative for me?
I get an advantage on initiative checks now.
Nice.
It wasn't natty, but I got a 20.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Basically, the room has status effects. It's about to explode. I'm going to roll a d6 and tell you what the status effect for every turn the room gets. So, it takes you 60 feet. It'll take you 60 feet to get to the top of the stairs. Right?
Okay.
So, basically 2 movements. You have 2 turns to get to the top of these stairs. Unless you choose to stop and do something else. But it's your turn first. You go.
Alright. I use one of my actions as a dash, and I just leave.
Okay, cool. So you run, your speed is doubled, and you get out of the room, no problem. And the second you're out of the room, right, You see a pipe burst and cover the stairway with steam that you had just gone up, and you hear the fires raging higher and higher from the boiler room. But you just shut the door, and you've left all that behind. You're good. No, I mean it's fine because if you had rolled bad on your strength check, your speed was gonna be like halved or like quartered. So like you did good. Like I mean that's all there was to it.
Real petty moment in there. I mean, couldn't ask for a much better situation.
Yeah. I mean, you rolled like a beast too on your initiatives and everything.
As you kind of exit out the little stairway and shut the door, you kind of notice these figures, as you expected, kind of turn to like mist, and the mist kind of just kind of glazes your shoulders. And you look around and you notice you're not like in the lobby like you would normally be if you went up those stairs. You actually are in another room of the hotel. And you kind of look around and don't really understand what's going on, but we cut to Caesar. Caesar, you just saw Benny go down this crack. You turn around and a door opens to your left and you hear the very familiar sound of a bunch of Kenku.
Make it the sound.
Ah, fuck!
Pass the crack pipe.
Yeah, it sounds like Filthy Frank in there saying fast.
I look down at the crack and I say, broke Benny's back. And I turn to the sound and I walk apprehensively towards it. What do I see as I get closer to the aperture?
As you enter this room,
I'm not entering. I'm poking my head in.
As you poke your head in,
You never enter in a room
Sure.
with Kenku Fool's dick out, bro.
it doesn't look like the inside of a hotel room at all. Inside, in fact, it looks kind of like you see like a communal tent, and you see a bunch of tables set up and a whole bunch of food, months worth of food, piled high on this table. These tables, and there are Kenku,
What a way to describe an amount of food.
Kenku like are hoarding these tables, like tearing at this food, eating it, enjoying a feast that you yourself designed, as you recognize this is the feast for crows.
I walk in, apprehensive.
As you do, the door slams behind you. You're now in this tent, walking around. What do you do?
I'm patting people's backs. Letting them know I did that. I said, you like it? I did that.
The world
That
is
was
young
me.
again for you, man. You look around, you see Stained Throckmorton. Even he kind of gives you, like, a little respectful, like, nod. Like, you did pretty good today, dude. And he starts eating, beef legs. Just a fucking chunk
This
of
is
cattle.
this is back when he was just Throckmorton. And
Yeah.
then he gets a big mustard stain right here during the feast.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
There we
perfect.
go.
People are also kind of looking at you a little, like, uncomfortably, as if they're kind of scared of you, too. And this is because you have changed a lot as a person recently, considering your pact you made to get your powers. Alright, you walk around and you also notice there's no discernible exits from this tent. You can't find a way to get out. You remember, like, there was a flap that you used to exit back in the day, but it's not there right now for some reason. Alright, Pink Eye, he kind of walks up to you, wraps his arm around you, he's like, Caesar, my boy, hey man, sit down, eat something, bro. You did this shit, man. You deserve a bite, bro. You should feast, just like us, man. Look, you gave a lot, I understand, man, this food would have been great a couple days ago, but we gotta move past that, That's what your son would have wanted. And so, take the night off, enjoy some food, and, we can talk about tomorrow about your placement in the Kenku culture, Enjoy the night, man. And he walks away.
Appreciate it, Pink. I take a seat to the most alkaline foods I can find.
Alkaline, I don't know. I can't think of any alkaline foods.
I'll come with
Tums.
There's Tums on the table, dude. There's a pack of
I
like...
sit at the Tums table, bro.
Dude,
Just toss of milk.
Tums.
there's a stool with like 8 things of Tums, and you kind of realize, oh, this is the calcium you were looking for. There's a lot of it here, too.
The
We
best
have
joke
milk
is
and
mall.
stuff and yogurt and stuff that's all alkaline. So there you go.
Okay, there's a cup of yogurt,
It's
too.
the dairy
Curdled.
section,
It's
bro.
all curdled.
Okay, so you start eating some of it?
Slowly.
All right, you take a couple bites, right, and take in as much food as you can, and then start to swallow.
When should I start doing some of this?
Suddenly, the food kind of turns to sand in your throat. And you realize you're kind of choking right now. You're so severely dehydrated right now. You can't, you know, something's up. You're thirsty. This is the thirstiest you've ever been. And as you look around and scan the room, there's no water. You know, there's no wine. There's nothing in here. Just strictly food in this town. What do you do?
I stop eating.
Okay.
And I stand up, I'm massaging my throat. I'm looking around.
It's in there, dude. It feels like like it's almost solidified and like is blocking like that entire like passage. I want
Pinky! Pinky!
Pinky, he walks up to you. He's like, Caesar, you okay, man? And suddenly, dude, you take 4 points of damage from just the severe dehydration and thirst and like the pain in your throat that's happening.
Damn.
You're gonna take a D6 every few minutes until you figure this out.
Okay.
Okay.
Spit in my throat!
Dude, you know I can't spit, dude.
I'm not asking you to!
Do you want me to spit in your throat, man? Are you serious, bro?
Spit in my throat!
That's so fucking gross, bro. There's nothing else you can do, bro.
Cry in my throat, Pinky!
You want me to cry,
His mouth is
bro?
open.
I'm not feeling, I don't have a lot of fluids right now. You want me to, I kind of have to pee.
You know, I always wanted to be like Bear Grylls, Pinky. I'm so glad we could have this moment together.
Take a seat, Caesar.
I
Take
get
a
on my
seat.
knees. I'm not sitting.
As you
I'm
do,
not sitting.
he unzips. He's like, you know, Caesar, if you don't, you know, you don't have to drink piss. Like, you know, there's another liquid I have.
What's the other liquid?
I'm filled with blood, Caesar.
I thought you were gonna say cum. I thought you were gonna say cum.
Did you say it like that?
As you look at him over, you
I'm
see a
filled with
slit
blood,
already
Caesar.
in his arm, and blood dripping down his forearm. And he kind of holds it out to you.
Hydrating does it look?
Incredibly hydrating to you.
I lick my lips.
He takes a step forward, and you notice his demeanor's kind of changed. Take a sip, Caesar.
Caesar's eyes light up.
Your scent is like a drug to me. My own personal brand of heroin. I can't resist you. And I take a little bit of his blood, and I pour just the smallest drop in my mouth. Does it relieve my hydration? Need for hydration?
It does. You're fine now. But having drunk blood, it hits you psychologically what you've done. You know, you've drinking blood, like, and
You're blood drunk.
you not wanting to be a vampire. This kind of like puts you closer to it in a way that makes you uncomfortable, and you lose a sanity point. I want you to take a D10 of damage. So
I'm taking more damage.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to drink that, dumbass.
Six.
That's
Six
what I
damage.
thought you wanted me to do. I was
Or the
strict to
tears
pee.
Don't
Don't listen to him. He's putting you through challenges.
I'll get this challenge.
You could have drank cum.
I
you
should
could
have
have sucked Pinky's dick.
You could drink some like meat juices or like some juice, some fruit or something.
All right.
Juice of orange.
But I
drink the blood. I take the damage.
As his hunger subsides, you see a slit kind of form in the tent, and an exit opens up to you.
Is he bleeding more?
He's bleeding a lot more.
Can I drink? Can I drink more?
Yeah, you keep drinking, dude. And look, if you want to go back and eat more food, I'll let you heal a little bit too.
Let me do that. I'm taking him by the hand and I'm putting him to the dairy table. And every time I get thirsty from eating the food, I drink a little more blood.
Jeez,
'Cause
bro.
I lost the psychological points, so I'm trying to beef up.
Oh my god.
I've already crossed the bridge.
Oh, I'm gonna give you
I've
5 points
broken
of
the game.
damage.
5 points back. Okay.
Points of health.
Okay. So
Okay.
what is the state of Pinky right now? How much fluid is he missing?
He seems drained, but you look into his eyes, and he's smiling very widely.
You're a freak, Pink. You're a freak. You're coming with me, Pinky. I'm taking by the hand and I'm leading him to the aperture.
Okay. You walk through the tent flaps, and your vision goes dark, and we find ourselves with Frank now. Frank, same as Benny, you're just kind of chilling in a hotel room.
I'm coming too. And as always, to ground myself, I pat for my cigs.
You
Are they
find-
there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sanity
God.
point. Safe. Where am I? I'm looking around.
Just a random hotel room.
I start kind of walking around. What's in the room? There's a bed and shit.
Light furniture like a couch, a coffee table, an old-fashioned TV. It's all dirty. It's all ragged. It looks abandoned, right? You notice that the windows seem to be bricked over, as if there's no way to go out the windows.
I turn the TV on.
Static.
In the static, Frank starts to see. He sees Ron's face, and he's going, "You can do it, Frankie. find the puzzle, Frank." And then it fades over, and Frank's just staring at the static, like. and then Hans comes and he's like, "Yeah, Frankie, you need to find out how to find your friends. You're so lost, Frank. You're so lost."
This moment of introspection is kind of cut short by the sound of falling sand.
And me kicking the TV.
Yeah, okay, you kick the TV over, it crashes, and you look around, and suddenly the air vents are leaking sand and filling the room. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set a 5-minute timer.
Not enough humidity. That's
You
what
have to
happened there.
find a way out of the room within 5 minutes, or else you fail the challenge.
All right, I'm walking around the room. Are there any drawers that I can open?
Yeah, there's
Like
lots of
in any-
doors.
I'm pulling every drawer open. Do I find anything?
You find a kitchen knife in the kitchen. You find a flashlight with a couple batteries in one drawer. Nothing.
I'm grabbing.
else.
Do I have my guns? I'm assuming I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I leave the knife and all that shit. I go into the bathroom. Is there a bathroom?
There is a bathroom.
I put my hand on the mirror. I want to see if my hand goes through the mirror.
It does not go through the mirror.
Why did I think that would work? And I punch the mirror.
It breaks.
Yeah, is there anything behind it?
Nothing behind it. But, roll a perception check.
I'm gonna roll investigation. Oh, I crit fail. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I go cross-eyed, and I turn into Ronald,
Oh, shit. So,
and
listen.
I'm freaking out.
You don't see any immediate methods of escape. You do, however, notice that there seem to be corpses now. Because now the sand is kind of almost at your knee length. It's
Mhm.
filling very quickly. And you see that, like, hands kind of popping out, like corpses kind of climbing around through the sand.
Oh my god! I'm stepping around in the sand. You said the windows are bricked over,
Yes.
and if I put my hand on them, is it real? They're not moving. The bricks are for real.
It is real. Quickly, though, you do notice that the door on the far end of the living room has a padlock on it with, like, a keyhole.
With a keyhole. Okay. All right. So is all the furniture covered with sand now?
It is starting to be covered. And, by the way, at this point, you can now start making out faces in the sand. Mickey Mancuso, Beans, Chosen, House Cat.
Casualties. All the people. Yeah. Ronald's. I turn back into Frank, and I'm unfazed, and I'm holding around, and I'm trying to feel under the sand. Is there a rug or anything I can feel under the sand? I'm pushing corpses. Actually, no. I pick up Mickey Mancuso's corpse. Is there anything in his pockets?
Mickey Mancuso's corpse. There's nothing in his pockets. He's thrashing wildly like a zombie.
Oh fuck! Oh my god!
All right, roll. Oh, you're holding him, so I'll say you hit him, no problem. And
Yeah, I
his
would
head explodes, right? And from his mouth, a light blue key falls into the sand, and
Oh, shit. Oh
You
my
grab it.
god! Oh my god! I'm gonna run to the door.
you notice this key is too big for this door. But
Oh my god!
roll another investigation check.
No, I'm braining all the corpses.
All right.
Oh, no hesitation. I'm also rolling.
Okay.
20.
Oh yeah. Okay. So with that, Beans pops up, and you notice around her neck this necklace. There's a key around it.
Okay, I grab it.
Okay. You go up. Shoot.
Punch her. I
Yeah.
grab it.
You grab the key. This key does work perfectly for this door.
I'm out.
Okay. You run
I
to the
step
door, open it up, and drop out into the next room. It's
Oh, am I falling? What do you mean drop out?
so this door opens. The sand kind of like pours out into this hallway with you,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're in a
yeah.
hallway now, and you kind of like trip out, jumping over the sand, and you're now in a hallway as well.
Hey, touch base. Get it together, Frankie. I'm still kind of like, Frank is trying to keep it in, but he's very frazzled right now.
Alfonso, we're back with you. You're in the bathroom. This figure has not made another advance on this door. You seem to be fine. Safe here. As I said, the water is running, right? The sink, it's filled up, right? The bathtub, it's filled to the brim. It's leaking water out, but all this water
It's
is
all
just,
overflowing.
yeah, but it's just going down like a drain. It's kind of filling the floor, and then it's like what's it called? It's like kind of like streaming under the door. You also kind of hear the toilet running too, as if it's constantly pumping water in there as well.
This is a fucking waste of water. I mean, come on. I'm gonna go turn off all the valves, I guess. Turn off the water.
Okay, you do that. They all shut off. They're still filled to the brim with this liquid.
So is there like a drain in the bathtub for this stuff to start going down, and a drain in the sink and everything?
There is drains, but weirdly, right? It's not draining. They seem to be clogged or something. But
Freaking clogged, of course. This is the freaking Zack and Cody Hotel. Abandoned. It still has running water.
so
Yeah, you should put that in the fucking mindscape. I'm like looking up, talking to whoever's controlling this in my mind.
as you look around your bathroom and kind of inspect your surroundings, you notice that just like with Frank, the window is bricked over, but you do notice there is a like an attic, right, or like a trap door. It seems to have another padlock on it.
Okay, I'm gonna start investigating, I guess, for a key somewhere around here.
No keys, and as you kind of look at this, what's it called?
Padlock?
Yes, padlock. As you look at this padlock, you see that it doesn't need a key. It actually is a word lock. It almost like a bike lock where you spell out a 3-letter word.
3-letter word. 3-letter word. Dang, what? Alfonso's going through this, like, what 3-letter words have come up in my mind? I mean, 3 letters, that's so hard to come up with. I'm like, I don't know. I, like, try to roll for, like, to get, like, a sense of, like, intuition, see if something comes to my mind.
Sure.
What type of roll would that be? Like,
Well,
intelligence or...
I'll be honest with you.
Insight.
This doesn't seem like something like. There's no reason for you to know what that lock combination
Okay.
would be, because you didn't put it there. Someone didn't put it there. It seems to
Right.
predate you entirely. So there's really no way for you to know it off the bat, just like that.
Okay, I guess can I look around for clues? Is there any, like, keywords that are hiding somewhere?
You inspect the walls. You want to roll for it?
Investigation. 15.
15? 15's good. You don't see anything on the walls, right? The only abnormality about this entire room that you can kind of see are the basins of water. These 3 things filled with water: the sink, the tub, and the toilet.
I'm gonna go to the lock and do tub. Does that open it?
It does not.
Oh, well, there goes that idea. Is this Kenku awake? I'm gonna try to slap him. Hey, buddy, I can use your help out here. Are you up?
Yeah, what do you need?
Hey, listen, Hey, listen, I saved your life, alright, buddy. Now here's what you need to come in handy, alright? You got any good 3-letter words coming into your mind? Any word. I'll try out any word. What's your favorite 3-letter word?
Shit.
Ass. What are the 3-letter curse words are there? I'm gonna try ass and thing.
I don't know, dude. Fucking. I don't know, dude. He slips back into unconsciousness.
Let me see. Zack and Cody. Toy. Let me try toy. I'm just trying to go with any. Alfonso's just frantic. He's like going for anything at this point, grasping at straws.
No toy. No toy. Toy doesn't work.
Is there any way I have lockpicking skills? Is there any way I could use my lockpicking skills to get this thing open?
So there's no mechanism for you to fit these
No mechanism.
things
I
into.
can't like go in between the little like.
Yeah, you can't figure anything out like that. So you just gotta look around for something else.
Okay, so do I roll investigation again? Just keep looking.
Sure. I mean, do you want to inspect something specific? You could do that without a check.
Is there like you said it's a bathroom? Is there like a what's it called? The bathroom mirror that has like medicine behind it, medicine cabinet?
Sure.
Is there anything
Yeah.
in there?
So you rip open the medicine cabinet, and as soon as you do that, there's only like a pill bottle of ibuprofen in there, and it actually falls into the sink as you open it. And you look down into the sink, and for the first time you notice, it's the first time you really looked in there, you notice it kind of has a pinkish hue to it, the water in the sink. And
from the ibuprofen like dissolving or just natural?
it seems to be natural because you glance over at the tub and you notice that the tub is also
This is some fucking
pinkish water.
calcified hard water. They really need to fix the pipes in this place. So it's pink water. I can't tell, is there any like words inscribed or anything in the sink? I'm like looking all around in the sink and the tub to see if there's any like anybody like graffitied this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. You see a scribble at the very base of the sink, like very deep into the water, but you can't make out what it is where you are now. You have to get closer.
This seems precarious. Alfonso's thinking to himself, if I try to go put my face in this water, something's gonna try to drown me. You know what? Let me be smart. I'm gonna try to get all the water out first before somebody tries to drown me. And then once I have all the water out, I'll put my eye up closer to try to see it. I'm like shoveling the water out of the sink.
Okay.
Get it out, and then I'm like getting close to read it.
You do that, and it the sink gets like halfway filled, right? But you notice like the word doesn't seem to get any bigger. It's almost like the water is like, I don't know. It seems like this scribble that you're seeing is maybe much farther away than it looks like it is. You know what I'm saying?
Large right now.
Like your beard.
Yeah. I'm looking over my spells. I don't know if I have anything else that could be useful right now. I'm like, hey Kenku, buddy, you awake? You got good eyes or something? All right, I need you to come look at this.
I got the greatest eyes, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh, you got the great, hey, freaking Hawkeye over here, bud. Tell me see what this says. Gonna be our key out of here, bud.
I don't know, bro. I can't see that shit. I gotta get closer.
Oh,
And
I'm holding him up. I'm like hold him over the sink. I'm like turning his eye to look right at it. Like, tell me what that shit
I
says.
gotta get closer.
you dip his eyes into the water, right? And he's completely submerged face first in the water, and you realize he kind of goes further in, like he's now almost like neck deep in the water, and it's much deeper than the sink would look like it would be. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like the second he went in the water, like it kind of like opens up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! I pull him out. I'm like, hey, is there another pocket dimension in there, or are we going another level deep? What's in there, bud?
There's a letter, fucking, and he looks fucked up right now. He seems kind of like really woozy, almost like he's high again.
Oh, come on, bud. Don't do this to me.
He goes, it said, no, I got it, bro. There's a C in there. It's like the letter is C.
Letter C.
And then he's so high that he falls backward and collapses up against the wall and passes out again. And it seems like he's going to be very hard to wake up again.
Ah, jeez. Okay, C. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's a very good idea for me to go in there. Alfonso's thinking to himself as he's slowly losing his mind. C. Well, I guess that narrows it down.
I want to point out real quick that when you pulled his face, you kind of smelled the water and it smelled like flamingo.
Of course it did. Of course it smells like flamingo. And I like hold my breath and hold my nose and go down in there so I don't get any flamingo ingested?
You sure could, but it would get into your eyes.
Yes, but no.
What happened?
I'm an alchemist. I have lab goggles, don't I, as a part of my alchemist supplies? All right, put them on. I'm like going. I'm gonna try to just. I know that it's like a pocket dimension, so I can go down in there myself and try to see.
You're getting into what? The toilet now?
If I was in the sink.
Oh, you're checking the sink first. So yeah, you just see the C.
Oh, I see. So there might be. I'm thinking to myself, what if there's just a C? So go down in there. Do I only see a C?
You do only see a C.
Alright, I'm like, okay, there's just a C in there. I'm gonna start checking the toilet and the tub on the same method.
The toilet, you see a U.
Don't tell me that. I was thinking cut already. Don't tell me this is gonna say cut. I'm gonna go check the other one.
You go in the tub, and you see an M.
Oh no!
Yes! I guessed it!
Ah.
Man, I swear I was gonna be
I
milk too.
didn't do this to fucking what's his face to Booger. I just slump over, go to the padlock, and put in cup. I thought it was gonna be meaningful to Alfonso.
It shoots open. It kind of is. It shoots open, and you.
It kind of is.
You're now able to open the attic and leave.
Yeah, I could tell. I definitely nowhere in my subconscious did this pop up. So this was someone else's fucked up imagination as I'm climbing up into the attic.
As you climb into the attic, we then cut to Benny. Benny?
Come.
Benny's thinking about come.
Benny, mind on come as always, enters, he's in this hotel room, like where we left him, and he looks around and immediately, Benny, your eyes focus on a little goblin that you see up against the wall on the far end of this building. Sticky's there. Oh,
Hello.
Hey, Benny! Fuck!
Big Sticky.
He's got a gash in his neck. You can't really see too well because he's kind of turned up, like he's turned, he's like here. But you just see like a faint like line of blood, and he seems to be bleeding out very severely.
How's it going, Sticky?
It's not so good, man. What are you
I don't
doing?
know what you're subjectively feeling, Sticky, but I want you to know that this is not real.
It's not real. I came here to fucking help you guys, bro. Radio sent me a ping, said you were in trouble.
Radio could have sent you a ping. You would have been able to ping me.
Okay, well, how did I get my ping then?
You didn't, because you're a figment of my imagination, just like Frank, just Caesar, just like Alfonso.
Alright, then fuck you, Benny. And his corpse floats into the air, and his bones start to fucking snap as his eyes roll into the back of his head.
And then the song from Stranger Things plays.
Yes, it's the... and then suddenly he raises his arm, and Benny, you are thrust backwards and into a wall.
Can I do an athletics check to, like
land graciously? No. Like, the force is just going at you. I mean, you can... Like, he's, like, propelling, like, a bunch of air towards you, so you can kind of, like, make a check to, like, land safely and not take any damage, yeah.
I want to, like, kind of weather it with, like, an athletics check.
Did you say
23, because I get advantage because I'm still raging.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Now what?
So, look, you just land and you kind of, like, roll, so you don't take any damage, and you kind of set yourself down on your feet, and Sticky's standing there over you, and he's coming at you. He's trying to fight you.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. So that's just
21.
Okay. Pretty much all you, I think. That's all you. You got him. You wrestle him immediately and get him into like a headlock and just put him to the ground. And for the first time, once you bring him down to the ground, you notice that there seems to be a ghostly blue key sticking out of his neck.
I grab it with my teeth and throw his body to the side.
Oh shit! As you
He
do
sticks
that,
to the wall.
as the key leaves his neck, and he rolls and slams into the wall, the sticky kind of image fades, and you see that it's just like a homeless Kenku that was like shacking up in the hotel. And a door behind you opens up. Cut to black. We're back on, I think, Caesar.
What did so when I walked through this room, I made sure to hug Pinky, because I don't want to lose my blood bag here.
Okay. You hug Pinky, and you kind of blink for a second, and when your eyes open back up, you are sitting in a booth with Pinky right next to you.
Nice.
And you are in a diner. Specifically, Bad Benjamin's Waffle House. It's dark. It's the middle of the night. The only lighting you have is the pale moonlight gleaming through the window. You look out the diner window, and there is a horde of people just kind of like walking outside, their eyes bright blue, and they're like glazing around, searching for something. You look throughout the diner, and there's probably about 20 pixies hovering and just kind of searching for something. And you're sitting there. They kind of like have a beam of light that like kind of follow from their eyes, as if they like literally like you could see like their path of vision basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it is something you could avoid. And at the moment, none see you. No one sees you. You're safe. So your crab does spawn. Like
I get the crab. Who said it was a crab? I can get anything I want in a pad.
Oh, it doesn't have
It used to be a crab.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
a
want to
crab.
see if I can get
You
more.
chose the
uses.
crab the first time.
It's just
Yeah, you
it's
can. Can't you try?
Cyrus.
Can't you choose it every time?
I think
It's
so.
like, what's up, bitch? You put me back?
How Trevor? This is as a friend, not as a DM. How
One of the pixies is playing.
can I spin a seahorse being useful here, or do you think a seahorse would not be useful?
I would like you to use a seahorse, yeah.
No, is there water?
No, it'd be flopping around.
It'll just be flopping around. Yeah.
It'll be so salted though. I'm gonna make a little owl boy.
Owl boy?
Can I make him have a British accent? But he's also mute, so he can't speak. But if he could, he thinks in British.
So is it an owl?
his tongue's
or is
doing
it-
British things.
It's
Is
an
it-
owl with a British accent. but
Okay.
It's an inner monologue that's British.
Yeah.
Look, dude. Look, this whole I don't like that. that whole tailoring NPCs that I have to follow. That's hard.
You don't have to speak with the owl. I just want you to think in British.
Okay.
He's around.
We want to hear his monologue.
Yeah, just do one or two monologues.
dialogue.
I've been spawned on a Tuesday.
So he
Yeah, it's a
spawns
Tuesday, mate.
and he kind of flaps and he's like, "Well, I'll be."
but he really says,
Yes.
He looks like a bird. I salt him a little bit. How's he react?
Some of it gets in his eye and it starts to swell a little bit.
Angry British noises.
it's Gordon Ramsay.
How do I communicate with the I think it's a telepathic thing.
It can be telepathic.
These are commands, yeah. Okay.
Also, you can hear his thoughts.
Yeah. So I hear him be British.
Making an asshole on hiccuping. Thankfully, I discovered the cure to hiccups. I just gotta drink some syrup.
What the fuck?
I'm with it.
Dude, he's just gonna drop that in?
Why do you guys have so many sauces in your bedroom?
That's why March under the feast was drunk syrup, bro.
I don't know why more people don't realize this.
What are you drinking, Alex? Alex, no, drink your coffee grounds.
You act like you're a shareholder in maple syrup. A lot of people don't realize this.
I tell this bird boy
big
to
pharma
get
doesn't want you to
people
know.
away from the door, to get the Ixies away from the door.
Which door?
And I also tell him that that if he knows what's good for him, he'll try to attack the key pixie first, but that's the optional mission.
It's
And
lovely.
I tell him there's some tea and scones in it for him.
He's canonically being with, bro.
I love a good scone, Papa. And it disappears. It flies up and fucking. It kind of swoops around the door to get a little bit of attention, and they start sicking on it immediately. And he dashes straight at the pixie with the key, and it pierces it in the head and kills that pixie in one hit. But then the pixie drops the key on the ground, and they're all swarming, and they immediately kill your familiar. It's gone.
While that's happening, I'm making.
What is he saying as he's dying, Trev?
Well, it isn't very funny, isn't it? There could be an orphan in there. At the end of the day, isn't it?
For the queen.
He does. I don't want to use that character ever again. He just
That's his last thoughts.
This is the most I've ever had written. And my players are writing for me.
So,
But while that's happening, I'm assuming it's a 5-second thing. I'm making a rush for it.
yeah, okay. So
I'm making a rush for it, and I'm trying to do an action movie thing where I grab the key as it's falling from the dead pixie.
you're trying to avoid what's it
I'm
called?
using the 5 seconds of chaos.
Okay,
to,
you're not doing a
walk the
stealth
door.
check then? You're gonna abandon stealth, is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, so you're abandoning stealth and you're now moving towards speed. This whole commotion, by the way, you look around and the horde of people around you have all snapped and are facing the building and start moving inward towards the building and are now getting
fast are
closer
they?
to the glass. Same as Michael, you have a 5-minute timer to get out of here, but I don't think you're going to use it all.
I'm getting Zomboid energies. It's getting me Zomboid energy. Or Project Zomboid.
So you have 5 minutes to get through the door, but I need you to make a athletics check to see if you can swipe this key on your way to the door.
Okay.
I'm hating on me, but y'all notice that I have not hiccuped. I
I did a 5.
100% try it next time.
Yeah, you run towards this. You're running towards the door. You drop to your knees, power slide, and go to grab the key,
Yeah.
and just swat it kind of far away. You miss it. It goes to the other end of the room. So you kind of slide to a stop, and you notice the keys to your left, the doors to your right. You're gonna have to make a choice here.
So the doors to my left, the keys to my right, but okay, so there's 2 keys, right? Am I
You
misunderstanding
have
that?
the key to the door already. The key to
So
the
what's
door
the
is
other key
outside.
for?
You don't know. It just seems
Why
you don't have to
Like
grab
all
it. You
maple
can leave
syrup.
it.
It's the key to the British Isles.
If you go for it, it is gonna put you at risk.
I'm not gonna go for it then.
Okay. So now,
I'm gonna try to unlock the door with the key I got.
Okay. So you make it to the door.
Actually, wait. So how much time do I have when I get to the door?
You have like 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you got 3:45.
Can I sprinkle a semicircle around me with salt?
Definitely.
I do that. I do that, and I try to open the door with the key.
All right. You run to the door. You drop the semicircle, remembering you had heard it's good for sea bears, and then you start opening this lock. And as you're opening it, you've kind of finally attracted the attention of these pixies. 2 of them fly at you. I need you to make an opportunity attack as they go to make an attack as they go to hit you. Just roll for attack. Don't roll for initiative or anything.
Like a D20.
Yes,
Oh, I do that.
because they're kind of kamikazing at you.
I see. I got a 15.
So a 15. Let me check. Sorry. Okay, a 15 hits them, and as soon as you hit the first one, how are you hitting it? Exactly.
With the salt shaker.
You slam the salt shaker into it. The salt shaker busts, and this thing dies completely on the first hit. And the salt just spills onto the floor as this other one is coming at you. Do you go to hit that one too?
I'm doing a one swing. I'm trying to hit both at the same time.
Okay.
So I got broken glass and salt in my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going for the second one.
Roll for that one.
Damn, you making me roll for both?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll for every one until you get out of this room.
Damn, shit's scary. I got a 1.
This one busts,
the word.
like, slides through your hand, and it slams into your chest, and it kind of, like, it snaps its own neck, like, with the momentum of it slamming into you, and it dies, but you take 4 points of damage.
Okay, I'm just opening the door before anyone can attack
We
me.
have like 3 minutes, 2 minutes left. How
Yeah,
long?
as soon as that happens, you manage to snap open the lock, rip it off the door, and push the door open, and you're out of there now.
Is the door still open?
The door is still open, and suddenly you see all of these pixies start flying towards you.
Can I get like 2 or 3 before I close the door?
Yeah,
Is there like enough of a lead where I can like, invite someone to the room?
sure, yeah.
I let 2 in and I slammed the door shut.
Perfect. Okay, all right, they come to attack you. They're trying to hit you.
I tried to eat one whole.
Oh,
But I don't think you realize, Trevor. I still have another salt shaker in my hand because I did have 2.
I forgot about the salt shaker. You also have, like, spells if you ever want to use
No.
those.
No.
The
You forgot about
anti-jolt.
the syrup, bro.
I'm trying, so I'm gonna
You only
eat
got
the
2.
one. I'm gonna try to grab the other one at the same time
Okay,
while there's a salt shaker in my hand.
sure. Just
Did we
roll.
get a disadvantage for like crossing the salt barrier?
I don't think so. I never, I didn't set the precedent that salt did anything to me. You just kind of came up with that.
Why did you tell me there's so much salt if it didn't have to do with the puzzle?
You
You
asked
didn't
how
even
you
know
asked
what
if there was
dude.
salt.
You didn't
I didn't.
nothing,
I
dude.
never said anything about
You
salt.
said there were 6 things of salt. That's so many for one booth. So many for one.
That,
booth.
that wasn't just the one booth. I just
That's
meant,
just
like,
Panero's
around.
table, bro. He loves
That
salt.
was Panero's table, dude.
He took all the salt from the other booths.
Okay.
Okay, I'm swatting. No, I'm doing what I said I did, which was try to eat one and then.
Different ways that you are
every
wrong.
time, bro.
I got a 13.
The 13, you do manage to catch the one.
The one? Okay.
And since you're not trying to kill these,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
just
not-
let you
I'm
do
trying to
them
capture
both
them.
in the one.
Okay.
So you capture the one, and the other one you catch in your mouth. And you just kind of
Yes.
hold on to them.
Okay. I'm salting the one in my hand viciously.
It works.
He's
He's
salted.
salted.
Seasoned.
This is grade A assault right here.
That comes the salt.
So now what? You gonna eat
The
them?
other one, I'm pouring salt on my mouth to season that one too.
Okay,
Does it work?
it does.
Roll for salt.
I
Roll for
shove
salt.
the one. I point the one to my mouth and I eat his friend.
Okay,
And he's very well seasoned, so it's enjoyable.
that's terrifying.
What does the one in my hand do
Uh,
upon seeing this?
it's thrashing wildly. It's looking
hasn't-
at you. You start hearing like beating on the other side of this door, as like it seems like almost like a hive mind of pixies are kind of like.
They're still
swarming.
coming through. I
They're
thought we
trying to get
left the
through. No,
dimension, bro.
You shut the door.
What am I? What's in this room? I should have been worried about seasoning these pixies. What's in this room I'm in?
You're in just another. You're in just another hotel room.
Thinks he's healthy right now.
You're in a hotel room, but the front door that you just came through, you can hear pixies on the other side of it.
Okay. I'm looking around. Is there a egress, a way of escaping?
You see nothing yet. In fact, I'm gonna cut to black, and we're gonna
Okay.
go to Frank now.
It zooms into. It cuts to black as I'm looking at this pixie. Perplexed.
Eating the other one. That's terrible.
And I'm walking through a hallway, right?
Yes. You're walking through a hallway. You see one door open at the end of the hallway.
Okay. I don't want to go in that door. But
The game
feel
ends. We stop playing.
I keep walking. I'm walking to the door, but I'm cautious.
You look inside, and there's actually nothing in the room whatsoever. It seems like almost like empty storage closet, but it's very big, almost. Probably about the size of like your actual bedroom or something. You know, it's
Okay.
perfectly square. There's nothing in the room except for a shard of glass that you see in the center of the room.
Okay, I walk up to it slowly, and I'm looking at it. I'm bent over and I'm looking at it, but I haven't picked it up.
You see that it kind of reflects the room, And just looking into it, you can see straight up, and you see that it's showing like there's like a chandelier in the room, but when you look up, there's no chandelier.
So I can grab this thing and I can see the room with it.
Yes.
But okay. So I pick it up and I stand in one place. I'm gonna spin around and roll perception and try to like use this thing to like see the room.
Perfect.
I roll an 8. I get dizzy and I wait and I'm gonna try again.
So listen, with an 8, here's what you see. First of all, the door you came in, it's missing now, right? You see 3 doors in this room in the reflection. And you see 3 bodies, each slumped dead up against a door. The closer you look, you kind of notice, holy shit, these bodies are of Hans, Ronald McDonald, oh my god, and also your boss is there, dead, slumped up against the wall.
I walk up and I don't know what it is, but Frank is sweating really hard right now. He's just innately nervous about this. He doesn't know what it is, but he just feels nervous. And I like I'm poking bodies to see if they move. Are they dead? They're dead as fuck.
Yeah,
Are you alive? I'm poking Hans.
So you have to kind of like, you can't like, you go to poke them and you feel them, but it's like invisible to you, right? The only way you can see them is you have to look through the reflection. So you're poking them; they're all dead. As you get closer and kind of inspect them, which body do you go up to first?
I go to Hans first.
Hans
That's where I'm at.
has about 7 stab marks in his chest. And around his neck
God.
is a chain with a key on it. Presumably for the door that he's in front of.
And I can grab it?
Yeah.
Can I feel it and it's just like invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, I grab that then.
Okay, you got the key for Hans's door.
And I guess I quickly walk around to the other 2 and check for similar keys.
You find that they were killed in different ways. So
Okay, I go to Ronald first.
when you get to Ronald, you see that his neck is snapped completely.
Good lord. Okay. Jesus. And I'm like moving him around looking for the key and his neck is just kind of
Yeah.
like limping.
Suddenly,
Oh my god.
there's a shift in the room as you kind of like maybe hear something behind you.
I get a chill kind of in the back of my neck and I kind of am just like, if I don't turn around, I'm okay. And I keep looking.
Cool. You go up to your boss, and you find that he has been burnt partially on his left side.
That one is kind of weird to me. I don't know why, but I'm still looking. Did I find a key on Hans or on
Yes, you
Ronald?
find a key on both of them.
Okay, and I'm looking for the one on my boss as well.
Yes, you find that as well, and you take it and you put it into your hand. Suddenly you feel like a breathing down the base of your neck.
Frank's like, he takes a cigarette and he's like, if I don't look, I'm okay. And I take the key to my boss's door and I want to open it.
As you go to do that, you feel a hand wrap around your shoulder. Frank,
Oh, it's clearly not okay.
you take 7 points of psychological damage.
Oof.
As you feel like a splitting pain in your head. Your ears swell with like, they feel warm and like almost like on fire. And
I fall down.
yeah, you kind of collapse to your knee. Do you finally look to try to see what's on you?
Yeah, I've fallen to my knees and I'm on my hands and knees and I literally like, I can barely move and I just like turn around like while crawling and I like look up.
All right, you flash the mirror and look in the reflection of the mirror, and well, when you because when you look back, you don't see anything, straight up.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, duh. You look in the mirror.
You look in the mirror, and you see Beans standing there. She looks completely normal, as if she were still alive. The one glaring difference is that her eyes are completely jet black, and there's like tears of blood streaming down her face. And she's stopped. She's completely immobilized since you've started looking at her.
Okay. I turn the thing really quick to see if she moves when I move it.
When you turn the thing and then go back to look at her, she's no longer there.
Okay. Right on. Frank is kind of standing up, and he's like, I'm not scared of fucking beans. Ghost or no ghost. And I'm dusting myself off. Where's the cigarette? I'm looking for the cigarette that I dropped.
You find it, and then you hear another shift in the room as if something like runs past you.
And these keys don't open these doors?
They do open those doors. So are you going to continue what you're trying to do and open that door?
Yeah, I want to get away from... In my head, I'm thinking I want to get away from this thing, and I, whether it's the right answer or not, I'm trying to get through these doors because I think it'll help me get away.
Okay, so which door are you going to exactly?
I open my boss's door first.
You go to the boss's door, put the key in, and it swings open. And out comes a tiny red arm. And it another one also comes out, and it crawls over the boss of your body. The body of your boss. And
okay.
It looks almost like a Tickle Me Elmo doll, except it's holding a little knife. And it starts walking towards you.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
It gets closer, it goes, "Wanna play with me?" Roll for attack, see if you hit him.
24.
Oh, dude, you blast him up, and he takes how much damage?
7.
The shots carry so much weight behind him that he flies back through the door, and the door slams shut again.
Yeah, Frank's like, what the fuck was that?
Suddenly,
Okay.
you hear a footstep behind you, as if it's right behind you again, and you hear the breath.
Frank, he still has the gun in the same position he just had it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the shard in my other hand.
You do.
I want to, without acting like I know I'm turning around, to make it look like I'm looking behind me, I kind of just barely, I'm looking down at my left hand, and I'm barely tilting the mirror to see if I can see this thing standing over my shoulder.
You catch a glimpse of Beans, and she is completely immobilized the second you lock eyes on her.
I put my pistol over my shoulder, and I'm trying to just shoot wherever she would be. I don't know I doubt it'll hit her, but I do it anyways.
You fire off 2-3 shots, and they go completely through her. It seems that she is immune to physical damage.
Okay. I pull my clip out, and I probably only have 2 bullets left at this point.
Yep.
I've shot so many. And I just slowly... I don't know. I guess I turn around. I want to keep looking at this thing. I turn around and look at her. Do you have something you want to fucking say to me, bitch? Huh? And I gather myself, and I want to confront this thing.
She just kind of her mouth kind of hangs agape. She goes, and then she just looks at you like she wants to grab you, but she doesn't say anything to you.
All right, fucking. I'm holding the mirror and looking at her, and just slowly moving to the other door.
Which door are you going to now?
I'm going to whichever one's closer, which I'm assuming in my head it went Hans, Ronald, Boss, so I'm going to Ronald now.
Okay. All right.
And I'm crouching down or no, I already had the key. I'm walking up to the door to unlock it while keeping my eye on her the whole time.
All right. You unlock.
Do I need to roll for that?
No. You unlock the door, and it swings wide open. Unlike last time, nothing comes through this door.
Oh, nice. Okay. Don't look away. Don't look away. I'm walking through the door.
All right, so you completely pass through this door. It slams shut and locks behind you. And you're out. You're out of there. You turn around, and you see Caesar with one pixie stuck in his mouth, another in his hand, and he's salting everything.
I'm making a big circle around me.
Yeah, I see.
And make eye contact with Frank.
It looks like
I
he's
have
choking.
a cigarette in my pistol, and I look disheveled. I'm almost as sweaty as you. And I'm like, Caesar? Are you real?
The pixie and look at the salt.
No, that has to be you. That has to be you. This is too absurd.
How close are we? How close are we to
You're
you?
pretty close, man.
I
You're
start
in the
walking
same
towards
room.
Start smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I walk towards him.
So, what do you guys say to each other?
Don't go in the circle of salt.
I stop. What did you have was your puzzle like salt themed?
Yes. I haven't figured out what the solution is though.
I had a lot of sand in mine. Maybe
Did
you gotta like.
dip in salt?
No, I just shot a lot of people in the head, honestly, for like the last 20 minutes, and then I opened some doors and I found my way here. Are you scared?
Yeah, extremely.
Are you still munching on the pixie? Hey, wait, so I guess we like found our way out of here like really fast or something. We're just like really good.
We're not out, and I point to the door with the pixies.
Oh. And the doors go. I'm assuming he's making a banging noise.
Yep.
What's behind the door?
This.
Oh.
But not enough salt in the world for as many as are in there.
I look back to the door and look back and see something like, oh, so there's a lot of those in there.
Yes, but less salty.
Well, and I look the other side of the hallway. Is it just the hallway?
Well, you're in an apartment. You're in a hotel room.
Oh, we're in a room.
Yes, that's the
There's
front
no
Oh, I
door.
thought we were in the hall. Oh, fuck.
You
Is
came
it-
out of like a
is-
closet or something, is what.
Gotcha. Are the windows boarded up like the other one?
The windows are boarded up. The bathroom door does seem kind of hinged open.
All right, Caesar. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna eat those things or what, but you need to fucking shit or get off the pot because we gotta start looking around. What's the move?
I think the bathrooms are moved.
Yeah, gobble them up. I need you hands free.
I'm not gonna do that.
You can't gobble like one?
My only leverage if they bust through that door.
Oh, that's what you're doing with those? You think that? Okay.
It's a random situation.
Do you think, can I have one?
You can have the salt. I don't think I need any more of it.
No, it's not fair. You get a pixie, I want a pixie.
As you guys are arguing about pixies, we kind of pull out a little bit, and we are now back on Alfonso, who is climbing through this attic, and he finds himself, he finds himself in an apartment, in another hotel room, like climbing through like a vent in the bathroom or something, and it like he climbs out onto the floor and kind of rolls out, and then shuts the thing that he just came through, and he is now completely free of whatever was chasing him in the other room. You look around, Alfonso, and you see Benny in the far corner.
I look around. I'm like, Benny, is that you? Are you real? Are you a victim of imagination? I'm freaking out here, man.
Considering we are both thinking the same thing, I think we are both real.
Hey, I slowly step towards you. I take off my goggles, which I'm still wearing. I'm kind of like, I try to like rub off the flamingo water that's on me to make sure it doesn't get absorbed, just in case. And I stow it away. I'm like, oh man, so what's the move here, Benny? I'm like looking around. What are we gonna do?
Oh no, this wherever we are seems pretty linear in how it wants to proceed. I guess we should look for some kind of hints.
All right, sounds cool. All right, should I do investigation or perception?
Either. With a 12, you don't see really anything in the room aside from the normal means of entry and exit. The windows are bricked over. You see the front door, and then you also see the bathroom door also kind of hinged open a little bit.
The bathroom. I just came out of a bathroom, Benny. We gotta go back into another bathroom.
I guess whoever is guiding your puzzle likes bathrooms.
All right.
There's a guy just in the room, just ringing a bell.
Hey, ready, Benny? We're gonna go stealth mode in there. I've got like my arm ready to go. I'm like going tactical, like up against the door. I'm looking inside and seeing if there's anybody in there.
You
All right.
you dip inside the bathroom, and you don't see anybody in there whatsoever. What you do see is like handprints and like writing on the floor in this black viscous oil almost The same black viscous oil seems to be filling the bathtub to the brim.
Ah, geez, Benny, there's freaking oil in here, man.
Jesus.
This reminds me of Horseface.
Oh, I see. Oh no, grease, Benny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up traumatic.
It's okay. It's not your fault. They know. They're inside my subconscious. They know.
Oh, you're right.
I start digging.
I think this might be a pooled subconscious thing because the password for the padlock in the room I was in was cum, so I think it's kind of hodgepodging all of our worst fears together.
Might be. I feel like there might be some crosstalk going on here. I start digging around in the pools of oil.
You don't feel anything. It feels to just kind of go on like forever. You don't even feel the bottom of the tub.
This is a deep tub.
That might be a pocket dimension in there. Not everything is as it seems.
As I said, there's some writing in the room. On the floor, written in this oil, are the words "only one," and then it's pointing towards the tub.
Do you want me to dive down there and see what's going on?
If you want, but I mean, I'm not as strong as you are. I mean, if you get pulled down there, I don't know if I could pull you back out.
I'd rather it be me than you. I have to fight the way out.
Okay, do I have like some rope or something I can attach to him just in case?
Sure.
Maybe some leverage or something.
By the way, as you're doing this, the door has slammed shut and has locked itself behind you, and you can't get. If you try, you can't get it open.
Oh, well, that's not a good sign.
Tie me to that door handle or something. I might be able to pull myself back out if I need to.
Okay, that's a good idea. All right, I tie Benny up to the door handle.
All right, and then I swan dive elegantly with a perfect form into the tub.
As you do that, we're back now with Frank and Caesar, and you guys are walking towards your bathroom.
Are you gonna give me a pixie or not, man? I mean, I'm sitting here. You got two. You don't need both.
I already ate him. What are you talking about?
You saying you use them as leverage? I want one now. You got me
Using the
feeling
one as
FOMO.
well.
I got pixie FOMO.
Hold the gun to his head. That's what the compromise we're doing here.
Okay, so you hold him and I. Okay.
Yes, walking side by side.
We're walking side by side. And
What's this pixie doing, Trev? I mean, you
Pixie-
don't pixie's conscious being.
It's Sheila. It finally is revealed to be Sheila. She's blank in the face, and she's just got these bright blue eyes as if she's like possessed or something.
you say the word, Caesar, I'll fucking blow this pixie's head off. Give me the fucking word. We're slowly inching towards the bathroom door. Give me the signal. Just say pineapple. I open the bathroom door.
Open the door, yeah.
You open the door, and it's almost identical to what I described for Alfonso and Benny.
Are they in there?
No, they're not in there. There's a
There's
tub,
voicing in the bathtub.
handprints. The
And it
tub
says only one.
says only one. As you guys enter, the door slams shut behind you.
I look at you, and I look at only one, and I look at Pixie.
Eyes meet. Every start putting a pixie.
I'm sorry. It has to be you.
The base is as deep as it can go.
It completely.
I've got my gun over the water.
I started to thrash. There's bubbles coming up.
At a certain point, there's like a suction, and it's pulled from your grip.
I come back up, and my hands are free.
Your
I
hand's
see,
free.
and we look at each other, and I go. I shoot my bullets in the tub.
Jesus. So, what happens, right, as soon as the tub has swallowed up this sacrifice you gave it, you both lose a sanity point. And you take a d10 of damage.
This is the most safe thing I've ever
I got 3. I got this. What Frank's saying.
So,
You know what they say about Caesar? You know what they say about sanity points? You got 3 of them.
3 of them are out.
so Frank, you take 2 damage. Caesar, you take 5 damage.
Walk from the top!
Alfonso, you also take 5. for
Wait,
being
what?
left
I take
behind.
5 too?
No, you take 2. Caesar and Alfonso take 5.
Take 5.
Yeah, because
I
you.
love that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Alfonso's not in the room, and he's taking damage.
Saw the pixie.
Like, I rolled a 19!
Saw the pixie body come up with it inside.
All of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, why do I feel this is pain all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Shared
dude.
Emotion.
Alfonso, you also lost a
Did Benny
sanity
win it?
point. Yeah, because Bennett went in.
Oh, you're
He's
getting
tied to a rope. He's not getting sucked.
He's not getting sucked, but Benny, you did not take a sanity. You did not lose a sanity point, and we'll get back to you in a second. But suddenly, right, the door swings open. Alfonso, Caesar, and Benny, you now look out of the bathroom and see that the bathroom, instead of opening up back to a hotel room, it now opens up to the hallway of rooms, right? And you are looking across at an open door on the other side of the hallway, and you guys see Alfonso.
Hey, what are you guys doing over there?
Do you still have the pixie? The other one?
He ate that one.
I've been eaten. It's
Oh,
in my
he's been. Oh, I didn't know.
I
Okay.
think just with the ghost.
I cough up and it's its head.
Oh my god. Fonzie? I leave my head out underneath Caesar. We're both leaning down the hallway.
Frank, what's going on? Is that night? Are you guys got a bathtub full of black grease or something over there?
Yeah. It said only one.
Yeah, same over here. Is it?
Oh,
is
yeah?
This,
What'd
is
you
it a
put in
wormhole
yours?
situation? Is this?
I don't know. We
is
threw a
it-
pixie in there.
Ah, well, Benny dived in there head first, but I got
What?
him tied. Relax, he's tied to a rope. He's not going anywhere. We can pull him back out.
We should have tied the pixie to a rope. What do we think about that?
I can't even think
Going
about it.
fishing.
Come over
Yeah,
here.
we-
and get
I-
him back out.
I walk out, and I guess I'm walking towards Fonzie to go see if Benny's dangling from this rope.
We cut to Benny, Benny, there is a swimming pool in like the bottom floor of this hotel, and it's been drained, and you open your eyes and you are sitting at the bottom of a pool with just like a thin like layer of oil that you're kind of just like caked in, and you've woken up and you're in this swimming pool, and next to you is a pixie kind of like flailing wildly, can't get out of the oil. You were supposed to have an ally for this challenge.
He does a very well seasoned.
Pick it up and lick it and go, mmm.
The slip.
Are you guys got a bathtub full of black grease or something over there?
Yeah. It said only one.
Yeah, same over here. Is it?
Oh,
is
yeah?
This
What'd
is
you
a
put in
wormhole
yours?
situation? Is this?
I don't know. We
is
threw a
it-
pixie in there.
Ah, well, Benny dived in there head first, but I got
What?
him tied. Relax, he's tied to a rope. He's not going anywhere. We can pull him back out.
We should have tied the pixie to a rope. What do we think about that?
I can't even think
Going
about it.
fishing.
Come over
Yeah,
here.
we-
And get
I-
him
I-
back out.
I walk out, and I guess I'm walking towards Fonzie to go see if Benny's dangling from this rope.
We cut to Benny, Benny, there is a swimming pool in like the bottom floor of this hotel, and it's been drained, and you open your eyes and you are sitting at the bottom of a pool with just like a thin like layer of oil that you're kind of just like caked in, and you've woken up and you're in this swimming pool, and next to you is a pixie kind of like flailing wildly, can't get out of the oil. You were supposed to have an ally for this challenge.
He does a very well seasoned.
Pick it up and lick it and go, mmm.
The slip. It's a solid.
I'll tell you that the
Oh my
oil,
God.
ingesting it gives you 1 HP.
I get lubricated. I feel more limber.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So, we're gonna start with you, Benny. Right?
I hope so.
Pixie rolled low.
I just meant like in terms of like either this group or this group.
It's Pixie. It's Pixie very British, bro. I swear to God.
The Pixie's going, hello, mate. What's he doing down here? Where do I get in this bathtub?
So you kind of climb out of the pool, right? And the only thing you can see are footprints that are kind of leading towards a door, and this door says employee parking on it.
Employee working?
Parking.
Parking.
Oh. I'm employee of the month. I walk up there.
Nice.
I open that door.
This is for me.
You open the door and you see 3 taxis kind of sitting in the middle of this parking garage. They're all like backed into each other to where like there's like a semicircle that their trunks kind of form. So there's 3 like trunks like facing like each other. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you mean now. Okay.
Yeah. And it's there's like a circle that you can walk in and be in between all these trunks at the same time, if you
Okay.
choose to. Also these footprints are leading towards these taxis,
Does it stop at any particular one, or just throw in a circle?
just in the middle.
Oh. I go stay in the middle, and I ponder the trunks.
The second you enter the middle, all 3 of these trunks start shaking madly, and you hear 3 separate voices coming from the trunks. One of them is Sticky, one of them is Randy, and one of them is Bitey.
I say sticky, or I go to stickies, rather.
Okay. So, Sticky's trunk, the lock has been broken. The lock, you kind of glance around, the lock has been broken on all 3 in a similar manner to where you had broken the lock for the car that the lamp is in.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear Sticky. Benny, you gotta get me out of here, man. There's so much fucking shit in here, bro. It's fucking dirty in here, bro. You gotta let me out, man. I can help you guys, please.
What's in there?
There's a lamp in here. I think there's a ghost in here with me. Benny, you gotta get me out of here.
We'll be fine. Hold on a second.
Oh my god.
I knock on the next trunk. I say, "Hey, who is this?"
Hey, Benny, it's me, Randy.
You sound pretty good, Randy. What's going on in your trunk?
Dude, I mean, there's a ghost in here, but I'm a dead zombie, so, I mean, I'm undead, you know, I'm not dead, I'm still alive, technically, but there's a fucking ghost in here, and it's spooking the fuck out of me.
Hey, I want you to know I tried to say that to your employer, that you're still alive.
I'm still alive. It's evident, and I appreciate that, dude. Hey, did you have a meeting today?
Honestly, the Patriots are on your side. I want you to know that. We're speaking for you.
This is a
Anyways,
really good time to discuss this.
I slapped it on the trunk and say, "You're good. Give me a second." And then I go to the next one. Bitey, hello.
Hey, Benny, how are you, man? I haven't talked to you in so long.
It's been a while. How are you doing?
Not alive. I heard you talking to the last guy. I wish I was
Happens like that. Sometimes you are, you know.
God damn, that's true. You're gonna let me out of here? What's going on?
I'm trying to figure it out right now. There's like 3 of you guys. I have a feeling that something's gonna happen when I let one of you out. There's a ghost in there with you?
Yeah, there's ghosts in here, but you know, I'm already a ghost myself, so no, I'm not really stressed about it.
What do you think the play is here, buddy? You being a ghost and all.
Well, I just want to be let out of here. I'd appreciate if you let me out. I mean, does that track? I mean, there's ghosts in here.
You're a ghost among ghosts. I feel like you're in the place you belong.
That's true. I can't argue with that logic. I just, you know.
And I
Just
guess,
as it all
Randy,
comes
even though
through
you're
the
not
trunk.
dead, I mean, you were a ghost at one point, right? Before you were reanimated?
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
I'm a ghost. I'm actively a ghost right now.
I feel like the odd one out here is Sticky. Let me let him out.
Well, I mean, why is he the odd one out?
He's the only one who has never died.
That's interesting. Okay. You go over to
Okay.
Sticky.
I start trying to rip it up, and if it doesn't work, I'm trying to hit it with my axe.
Okay. So you bust it open, and the second the trunk opens, a bright blue arm lunges at you. It goes to grab you around the neck.
Does it try to grapple me?
It does try to grapple you.
I get advantage against grapple.
Alright. So he rolls a 4,
Yeah, I clap him up. I slap his hand away.
and you like, okay. So you slap
You
his
bitch.
hand away, and you kind of like, I'm gonna say you like slam his head into the trunk. It takes 2 points of damage.
Thank you.
You find that you get a good look at this thing, right? This is it kind of almost looks like the Cookie Monster. It's called the Munchie Monster. It's got crumbs all over its mouth area. It looks almost like a bear, and it's trying to crawl out and attack you now. So like a bright blue bear. And by the way, if it's not clear, the toy maker is making like these creepy ass like toys that are like trying to attack you throughout the hotel.
But this isn't
Ah,
all
that
the
makes
work of the
sense.
big guy?
Benny realizes that's the work the toy maker says, thinks to himself, I killed this guy's toys before. I'm gonna kill it again. I just start swinging for this thing's neck.
Okay. Do you hit?
Do you want to roll initiative or anything?
We don't have to. You go first.
Okay, we can just do back and forth. Okay. I'm gonna do my 2 attacks. I enter rage again. Does a 10 hit? I'm assuming not.
No.
Second attack, 16. Does that hit?
It does hit.
The 16 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I rolled really well on damage.
That's a good one, bro. All right. So he slices into him, and he kind of like pushes up against the back of the trunk, and breaks like the hinges on it, and it like the metal like top of the trunk kind of collapses backward and falls over, and you get a look inside the cab of this trunk, and it's empty in there. There's nothing in there besides this creature that is trying to attack you, and he's gonna take a swipe at you. He hits with an 18. He gives you 15 points of damage as he slashes across your.
Oh.
He rips your tie.
What kind of damage?
It is slashing.
Slashing?
Yep.
Okay, so
Half
it's
it.
halved, so it's the 7 damage, I think.
That's
Or-
fine.
Yeah, okay. I say, I'm employee of the month. And I was gonna do 2 attacks again on this guy.
Okay.
Does 15 hit?
It does not.
Okay. And neither of my attacks hit, and I say, well, guess that doesn't look good for employee of the month.
This thing pushes off the bottom of the trunk and jumps in the air and goes to like bite into your neck, and he misses as well, and you're able to kind of like grip onto his fur and kind of like slam him onto the ground. He takes 2 points of damage and then is kind of able to recover by the time your attack, and you're gonna hit him now.
Are the taxis running?
Yeah, sure. They seem to be
I
like
want to
idling.
grapple this guy and shove his mouth over the tailpipe.
Jesus. Okay. You do that. Grapple. Roll for
Okay.
it.
Oh my god, the worst grapple checks in my life. Have him make a strength check. If he beats 9, he wins.
He made a 14, so.
Yeah. So he gets out of there and I go.
Alright, so he rips away from it. You don't have another action, do
It's
you?
my first attack.
Okay,
Right?
so
I think
yeah,
grapples counts as attack, so I get one more attack.
go for it.
I'll just axe him.
You go grapple again.
I almost crit. I got 25 to hit and I do 8 damage.
Okay, cool. So 8 damage is good. You now cut away a big chunk of fur right at his shoulder, and you see some loose wiring. It seems to be like he's like an animatronic, and some of the like skin is starting to peel away as this thing like howls very loudly, and it starts to go to flee. It actually goes to run past you, is going back towards the pool area. Are you gonna let it go? Or are you gonna?
I want to grab him and cast Shocking Grasp to just fry the electronics.
Okay, do it.
All right. Yeah, it's +5 to hit, so 1, 2, 4, 5. 21.
21 hits. What do you do for damage?
2d8. 2d8.
And I'm gonna double it because he is weak to this. He's a weak.
Okay, so it does 20 damage total.
All right, 20 damage, and you've already like doubled it.
Yeah, that's 20. That's
Okay,
double.
20 damage completely fries the animatronics in this thing, and it goes limp in your hands, and then it's dead completely.
But he says, that was better than grease.
You drop it to the floor, and you kind of look around, and you notice that the door that you'd come through has been slammed shut, and there doesn't seem to be an open exit out of this room yet.
Alright, I guess I gotta keep going. Let me revisit my hypothesis here. Alright.
By the way, that fight, as you kind of like go back into the circle, you kind of feel like your consciousness, like your head kind of like pounds a little bit, like where your shard is, and you lose a sanity point, and you take a d10 of damage. Did that work, Pity?
Mighty, I'm sorry, I think my hypothesis here was wrong. You're a ghost among ghosts, and he's a non-ghost among ghosts. But that logic didn't work well last time, so I guess I'll go for you now, Bitey.
Oh yeah, thank you, Penny. I really appreciate this shit, bro. You're not gonna regret this, bro. And you go and you beat on the lock, and it swings open, and like a spectral version of Bitey straight up pops out. And interestingly enough, it doesn't seem to be like sticky, where it's like an illusion, right? You can see this very clearly. This is the Bitey you know, dude. This is Bitey's actual soul. And something about what's going on in this hotel has allowed him to cross over and interact with you.
Hey, it's like really you.
Yeah, man. Dude, listen, dude. Don't feel bad about me dying. I mean, my arc was complete. I killed my dad. I'm just glad to see you boys. How's everything in Arkney, man? Did you kill Horseface? Please tell me you got that son of a bitch.
We killed him. We killed him so good.
Thank God.
I think we killed Housecat too. We clapped them all up.
Oh, man.
If you're a ghost, like, we should figure out a way for you to, like, maybe inhabit something.
Yeah,
I feel like it's possible.
Soul gems
We'll
are a
work on
thing.
that.
They're pretty expensive. But
We'll figure that out.
I'm down for it. Listen, anyways, did you see that door just opened? And he points as you now see the door you came through is now swung open.
All right, I fist bump Bitey and say, "I'll keep in touch, man. We'll be back."
No, man, I'm coming with you, fool.
You can?
Yeah, dude.
You can see?
I'm walking around, dude. Look, this
Let's
hotel.
go.
Put him in the briefcase. Put him in the briefcase.
There's ghosts
Oh,
everywhere.
shoot.
I'm following you,
I
dude.
just thought about something.
Eat 'em.
Look at this dope item we have. I open up the briefcase and like, you can get in here and I'll just like carry you around.
Holy shit! Hold on one second. He reaches into his ghost coat pocket, unfolds a little like tiny bifocals, and he looks at it closer. He's like, "That shit's dope. What the fuck?" And then he takes the glasses off and butts them back. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna climb in there now," and he does. And as you do, he's chiding about how fucking humid it is in there.
Thank
What's
God.
he saying?
You're goddamn so humid in here.
Yeah, we'll work on that. And then I close it. But he's very happy.
As
Yay!
you walk through that door, and now we cut back to the other ones.
So we're all kind of sitting there, and Frank's like leaned up against the wall, and I guess we're all just like bullshitting. Like we see Benny like dipped into the bathtub, and I'm kind of leaned up, and I go, I'm kind
We're
of
talking about our puzzles.
Yeah, I'm getting the kind of the sense that we shouldn't have put that pixie in there, man. I feel like we might have made a mistake.
Alfonso, you had so much confidence jumping in there. I'm surprised. We were pretty cautious about it since we had, Pixie to deal with and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
You
I
guys
don't
didn't
know
even
what
think
the heck
about
is
it?
going on here. I mean, I had to deal with a freaking drug addict. I didn't realize my subconscious was so guilty about selling illegal drugs, but I don't know. And then there was freaking the password was come. It's like all of our guilts are combined
You
together.
horny, Fonzie.
No, I think it
No,
was.
I don't think so because mine didn't have to do anything with other people's subconscious. Did yours, Frank?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's
because
my bad.
no, mine was like kind of all about my shit, and there was nothing about coming there. So I'm kind of thinking like
I think
this
all
might
of
say
the-
a lot about you, Fonzie, that
all
maybe
of
we need
that-
to like explore.
It's mine. It's
And is Benny still in the tub?
Yeah, you go.
Did we try to pull it out
With the
the rope?
pixie. Did the pixie that?
Yeah, dude. When you pull on the rope, it comes up and it's like tied, like it was still around Benny's waist, but there's
Is the
nothing in
pixie
there.
on there?
The pixie? What? No, the pixie's definitely not on Benny's rope.
Thanks for Bitey right now.
Hey, I get out here, bro. I'm stuck down here.
So, yeah, you guys are just kind of, you guys walk back out of these little bathrooms and you find yourself in a long hallway. And interestingly, to you guys, it doesn't look like this hallway has an ending. It looks like it kind of goes on forever.
Damn, this hallway looks like it goes on forever.
Frank's like, all right. I mean, I guess we get to open.
Which way do
So
we
like,
go?
Benny, what were your tests like?
Pass.
Benny's not there.
I thought we pulled him out. Oh, sorry.
Oh, the rope
I'm
came
idiot.
out and he wasn't there.
I'm an
He was like
idiot.
tied up.
Uh,
You should have thrown him in there for Alfonso. I think he's gone.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
you kinda-
He said to trust him. He said the rope would keep him. He said he would be good. I don't know.
The pixie never came back up either.
Yeah, no, the pixie's gone.
Maybe it would help him.
No, let's go check. Actually, we don't know for sure. Maybe the pixie's back in our bathroom. Let's go look really fast.
You're right. Like I said, it could be a wormhole situation. Let's see.
Frank peeks in there and he comes back out in the hallway. Hey, that motherfucker's not there, man.
Maybe they're not gonna-
I'm getting a bad feeling, Fonzie. I really don't think you should have let Benny get in that tub. I mean, there's like writing in blood on the ground, and you were just like, I'll
I-
jump right into this.
insisted. He insisted. I tried to tell him, hey, let's at least tie a rope to you to protect you.
I don't know. I
It
think
worked. I don't know.
subconsciously you saw something wet and you would think you just dived right in, huh, Fonzie? You
He's
just
got
want to get
common
right in.
Hey,
brain.
hold on a second there. I took precautions in my
Oh,
case.
so
alright?
did you take some precautions? I'm on season. He took precautions before he dove
Oh, hold
in there.
on a minute there. Hey, don't get it twisted.
Well, I don't want to twist anything, buddy. I know what you're into.
Oh, man.
Wants to walk it down the hallway.
There's nothing I can say.
Caesar
that
says,
you
I'm about to
learn
lose
into
at any
that.
point, and I run down the hallway.
He started running down the hallway.
I only got 3 of them.
Wait,
I only got one sanity point left.
Wait. But I'm not running.
I'm leaving trails behind me so you guys can follow me.
I turn into Hans and I'm like, I'm fucking running now, and I take off behind you.
As
I
you
start running after him.
as you guys are chasing after Caesar, you hear something. The sound of a bunch of like the mail slots on all these like hotel doors kind of swinging open. And like you hear the soft click as they ting 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 like flick open, and you look all the way down this hall. Strands of spaghetti begin to feed out of these little like slits in the doors.
Ah,
And they
fuck,
start
I
to-
was wondering when the spaghetti was gonna start popping up.
Why would you wonder that?
Because I knew it was coming at some point.
They start
You
to
didn't-
ride up the doors.
Oh my God, Caesar, are you seeing the spaghetti? I'm running next to you, but I run like this.
You have to.
So yeah,
I stopped because I don't want to run into the spaghetti.
so they're riding up the doors, right? And they are filling this hall incredibly quick. So much spaghetti, so much pasta. Like it's almost like the walls are
Which one?
becoming pasta. And the only safe space in all of this is you see down the hall, just probably like 10 feet from you guys. One door has no pasta on it whatsoever.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to that door and I'm going right now. And I start running. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. Hans,
You get to it, wrap
Alright,
your
we
arm,
gotta stick together.
you wrap your hand around it, and it is unlocked. It swings open for you.
oh my God, it's unlocked, guys! It's unlocked! And I go, and I'm holding it open.
You
As soon
burst.
as he opens it, I like ready my arm. I'm like, freeze, bitches! Is there anybody in there?
There's nobody in the room. It's completely.
Through the door, who are you doing this to?
Oh, clear!
open.
It's all clear.
I was just holding the door open. He like looks in, looks like, yeah, I told you to run through the door.
Oh, my bad. Well,
I
I just
got
had to make
inside.
sure we weren't going into a trap.
Okay, buddy, you're all clear. Yeah, you want to clear yourself out. I get it. You turn. Oh, what do you say? You need to have something inside you. You need to empty.
I throw some salt over my shoulder and I run in.
He's using the pasta.
So you guys burst into this room and it's empty. There's no way.
Out.
It's empty. It doesn't look like there's any way out that you can immediately see. And as you kind of file in here, the sound of like the spaghetti growing up the walls and like taking over the hallway has ceased. And you look, and you can see through the doorway. Did you shut the door or no?
Yes.
You shut the door. Okay, so you see nothing. But the
Oh,
sound.
I don't. Then no, I didn't.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
You-
Shut the door. Put my foot in there because I want to get some pasta. Just like the fixies, I left a couple of them in. I want to get some pasta strands.
All right. Well, you grab a handful of pasta,
I
slam
think
the
so,
door
man.
shut, and then you're eating it while.
Is it edible? Is it edible?
It is edible.
Yeah, it's al
Absolutely.
dente.
Oh shit!
So
Pretty good.
the sound of it growing over the walls has completely stopped. It's been replaced now to heavy footfalls, as something is now
Oh.
walking down the hall towards your room.
Caesar, I don't think we are in a spaghetti safe place anymore. I think this is not safe space. I'm
I
getting
mean, one-
spooked.
One of my dream whatever sequences, when I closed the bathroom door, I was safe inside. The dude that was following me wasn't able to get in.
Yeah, you're safe inside your boss big nut.
God.
I'm never gonna live this down. I'm on something.
We could have made up a different word. You could have said it was gum.
Yeah, you should have never told us it was gum.
Oh,
The cum gag is cut short as the door splinters open and wood is thrown all over the room. And Pasta Pete slips into the doorway. And easily, he is now 3 times larger than he was when you met him, when it was just a mascot costume. It no longer looks like the suit is controlled by wires and mechanisms within the suit. It seems to be the spaghetti is rising autonomously. It's its own thing now. It's terrifying. This creature takes 2 steps towards you, and then Caesar, it's kind of eyeballing you specifically as a long, thick strand of posture reaches into its gut and kind of like pulls open its suit a little bit to like flash you its innards. And deep inside, first of all you see is pitch black, right? And then your eyes kind of train and you see a skeleton, right? And then you see the face of Benny, and you see the little pixie that you sent down in the oil. And they're screaming until it feeds pasta into their mouths, shutting them up completely.
Oh.
And you also see like a skeleton in the background.
Oh, okay.
So,
and then Pasta goes, "This coast is clear." he's holding the skeleton. This guy's dead.
so this thing steps in and immediately starts, like it's flashed you, mimicking almost when you flashed Pasta Pete back in the day. And then it starts shooting its tendrils towards you guys, and it's trying to grapple you. All 3 of you at once.
I've made an action.
It's a grapple. Can I? And I have to roll strength, don't I?
It does have to be strength, but like I mean,
I was
I'll
gonna
assist
try.
it if you want to like shoot it or something.
No, I don't want to shoot it. I wanted to try to do something acrobatic, but
I'll give you an acrobatics check to avoid if you want, since it is like over distance. You can make like a dex check to see if you can get out of the way.
So what I want to actually do is, I'm assuming it's shooting this pasta at us in like a long strand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that there would be enough force that if I was to jump, I could land on this pasta.
Definitely.
Al dente.
Al dente style.
Can I make the sacrifice while that's happening to let myself get grappled, but do a sleight of hand check to cast fireball at the same time?
Yes, definitely.
Nice.
So
Nice.
You just take the failure and it grabs you
Okay.
and it starts dragging you by the leg towards its cavity. It's trying to pull you in, and you launch a fireball at it.
I say, who's hungry for dinner? And I launched it, and I've already rolled it because I accidentally hit enter while you were talking.
Oop, you rolled it in the memes chat.
Yes.
So that 17 is good for you, Frank.
Okay, I'll let him finish what's
So he's
going
gonna
on
make
over
a
here.
DC save.
Yes.
Okay. Crit fail. You absolutely blast him, and the fire like rolls over his body, and it
Nice.
briefly illuminates like his innards a little more, and you
Oop.
see like this.
That skeleton gets burnt up.
Yeah, the skeleton arm, it gets singed. It's darker. You see that there's like a leather glove on its arm, like on one of the hands of the skeleton, and that's all you can make out at this moment. It takes 10 points of damage as you do that. Or wait, how much? Do you have a set damage? 37? God damn.
Yes.
You
I lit him
blow
up.
this man up. It takes 37 points of damage, and it's writhing, it's screaming, but it's still dragging you towards its flaming mouth.
I figured.
So
Alfonso, what did you roll? I don't know.
What's your reaction to what just happened? What's I think
Yeah, I was
Mike
gonna
got a
say
reaction.
like as I heard the dude, like I didn't say it, but Alfonso, you know, he was like cocked and ready going into the room. I'm gonna say that
cocked?
as the dude was coming in. Oh, I did it
He
again.
He came in.
what was he doing?
Nah. Well, because the way it
He said
works,
cock
like
came.
I have to, and I have to like pull it back to reset it.
You got
I
yeah.
had fireball ready
gotta
to
pull
go
it back
as
a
soon
couple
as it came
times.
through the door.
We
It's
got
already
fireball.
like ready to go going into the room. I said, "Freeze, bitches!" So if I knew he was coming, I was waiting for him to come. To
I'm with
cast
it.
Fireball.
I'm with it.
Yeah, boys, waiting for him to come.
We'll roll to see if you hit.
Right.
Nice.
Oh shoot!
24.
Oh, you hit for sure.
All right, 14 plus 5, 19 fire damage.
Jeez, you guys have done a lot of damage to Pasta Pete.
This was a scorched spaghetti, bro.
All right, he's screaming and like writhing around. I'm gonna make. I don't want to make. It's not a big thing, so I'm just gonna do like Alfonso and then Frank, since you guys didn't get attacked. Alfonso was already readied up, so he's gonna get first initiative, and then Pasta Pete, and then since Caesar actually did get grabbed, he's got lowest initiative.
Sick.
Okay.
I can take that as a trade-off for the damage I did.
I agree wholeheartedly. So with him getting burned on both sides, like I see this pasta. I'm assuming all this happens within like 2 seconds because
Yes.
it all happens really fast. So I look to my right. I see Caesar get grabbed and burn his ass. I see Fonzie burn his ass, and I see the pasta come my way. And Hans has like a little smirk on his face. And I have a moment. I look Pasta Pete in the eyes because I know that this man is my son deep down on the inside. And so I jump up and I'm jumping onto the pasta that he shot at Caesar. So the pasta that he's holding Caesar with, I want to land on that and start running towards him on top of the pasta.
Cool. It's stiff. You're able to, it's some al dente pasta. It does like bend a little bit, but had so much like velocity, and it's tight because Caesar's resisting a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're able to run towards him.
As I'm running towards him, I shift back to Frank. And in mid sprint, I question, with the bullets that I shot in all of these tests, I don't know if we're in the real world or not right now. Am I out of bullets? Like for real?
You have a different clip. You have two in your.
I have another
one
clip?
and you
Oh,
have
okay.
multiple clips.
I very quickly, I don't know if you'll let me, but I have another clip of my gun. I don't know if I'm allowed to take a shot.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So I run up the pasta as close as I can get to him, and I want to look him in the eye and say, "You should have stayed dead, you ugly bitch." And I want to try to shoot him point blank, as close as I can. I'm not gonna do very much damage because I only have a fucking pistol, but
But do you get sneak attack because your allies are close range?
Yeah.
I don't know how close we are. But if that's the case, then that's pretty dope.
The
Yeah,
one-liner
he's
does
kinda
psychological
distracted
damage.
With, Caesar at the point, so
Does 15 hit?
yes.
Okay. Then I do. I think I do for my. Let me make sure I have my sneak attack right. It's been upgraded. Yeah. Okay. 25.
25. That does it, dude. That hits. That does a lot of damage. So you just kind of fan your gun and the hammer, and you let off a couple shots, and they penetrate Pasta Pete and riddle him with bullet holes, and he's screeching now. As Alfonso, it is your turn. This dude's
All
taking
right.
what, 65 damage, 66, I think.
An insane amount and very quick.
Alright, I'm gonna knock it back and ready to go. Whip slinging and then cast another firebolt. Press
Do I
one.
need to dodge, Trev? Because I'm like
Alright,
right in his
same
face.
attack roll 24. This
not yet.
time it's 17 fire damage.
I just meant, do I need to dodge the fire?
If he hits, yes, because you're.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
He
That makes
hits. He rolled 24.
Yep. So now you got to do. Like
I mean, this is like, imagine it's like a water gun almost. This is like precision because it's like with my thing. So
Okay.
I'm trying to like can like aim it pretty precisely now.
Okay. So if you think.
I rolled a 24. I'm trying to not hit Frank.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah, then
Okay.
you're good then, Frank. So you hit him,
Okay.
and he takes how much damage?
17.
17.
five.
Dude, that's a lot. He falls back and he's writhing. He also finally drops Caesar, and he backs up and backs up and backs up and slams into the doorway, and starts like climbing outside of it, and he's fleeing now. And as he's fleeing, the skeleton arm
no way.
it breaks down and falls in front of you guys, and you see the gloved hand, and it's just like sitting in the doorway as he starts to like file out of the door back into the hallway.
I'm chasing him.
It was the next move, yeah. We're grabbing.
All right, so next is Pasta's
Yeah, we
his
did.
move, and he's trying to disengage and run. So
So
you
we
don't
all
get
get
it.
attacks,
No,
right?
because he's disengaging.
Oh, he's disengaging. I see. Okay. Yeah.
And now it is Caesar's turn.
So in this disgusting morass of spaghetti and noodles, Do I see something that would resemble a human ankle?
No.
Or has he devolved fully into spaghetti?
He's just a mass of spaghetti, but he does I guess you could see like a cluster of like 5 thick strands.
Yeah,
of
I'm
pasta
just
that
trying to get
act as
something
like a
that'll
leg.
hold it in place.
Okay, do it.
I do it. I try to. I'm
You're
slowing him
grappling
down. Alex, I defer to your technical knowledge. How do I buy time for the rest of the people to wail? Grapple, do it.
Grapple. Take it away.
Instead of doing a strength check, what I want to do is do my cantrip mage hand to grab that moment weakness.
You do that. You kind of grab onto it and manage to like stop it in its tracks. Is no longer running. And as you do that, Frank, you kind of round the corner and it's your attack now.
I don't know what it is about this pasta guy, but he fills Frank with an uncontrollable rage. And as I'm running towards him. He's a giant mess and ball of pasta, right? And we know Benny's in the middle. Where's he? Do we know?
Where's Benny?
No. Jason. Is he the pasta?
From what you're getting, the skeleton was him.
Oh. Oh, fuck, I don't know what to do with that. Do we burn the skeleton? Frank is trying to make a quick decision, and I'm just gonna run, and I do a quick one of these, and I'm gonna run and try to dive into the pasta, the ball of pasta. I want to swim in and cut Benny out.
There's no check necessary as you manage to do that, no problem at all.
This is slimy.
You jump in there and you grab Benny, right? And he's tangled up. You cut off the fucking like piece that's in his mouth and like pull it out, and you're cutting him and sawing him apart, right? And as you're doing this, the
I have the knife from the other room.
Yeah, the skeleton head kind of wobbles a little bit, and you kind of notice it's like loose on its neck. And you manage to finally like wrest Benny from the pasta, but you entering this like the mouth of Pasta Pete and being submerged in this darkness, you lose a sanity point.
Okay. I only have one left,
Yes.
but I'm doing my best to free Benny and the pixie.
You do that. You free Benny and the pixie, and you just kind of like pull yourself out of it and drop back onto the ground. Benny on your left, pixie on your right. Benny, this is actually you, dude. You're gasping for breath and your eyes open as you realize, like, holy shit, you're no longer, like, you went through the last thing you remembered was you walking through that door, and then your eyes, like, clamped shut, and you just felt warmth and, like a weird energy. You don't know what happened after that.
Benny! I'm covered in sauce.
I see this situation, and I immediately reach for my shotgun.
You grab
Blow
your
this
shotgun.
fuck away, Benny.
I'm giving you an attack right here.
Alright, fantastic. I'll
Barrel, rage.
I enter rage for like the almost last time. Okay, first one misses. Both miss.
All right, you take
This
off a
makes
couple
you
strands
oriented.
of pasta, off of like the neck area and then around his leg, but not enough to do any significant damage.
Crit failed
And
on one.
right there, Alfonso, you're around the corner now, and it's
The
your
gun jams.
Ah, jeez, man. And Benny, is that you? I'm gonna. How far? I mean, I have a range of 120 feet on Fireball.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and cast again. I've been rolling really hot. I just don't want my streak to go to waste. But I'm probably gonna jinx myself right now. 27,
Oh, man.
even hotter.
My God.
17 more damage. I keep rolling the same thing.
This firebolt, like a dart, straight into the mouth of Pasta Pete, and it like hits the skull that's resting inside of it, and it shatters the skull, and it like it flies into a bunch of bone fragments and like shoots all out of the back of Pasta Pete, and consumed in flames, it collapses to its knees, and then falls onto the ground and dies.
I'll run up to Benny and be like, "Hey, bud, you alright? You're covered in marinara sauce."
I'm okay. Have you guys seen radio?
I haven't. I'm
I
looking around.
psychically call out. Does she respond?
Still no response.
I think we're still in the ship, Benny. I'm wiping myself off. Look at marinara.
To be honest, Benny, I didn't think that was you. I thought I'm not convinced anything is real at this point. You know, I got to go through Descartes. You know, what's real and what's not. But
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that you're real.
I really feel like a shadow on the side of a cave right now.
As you guys are talking,
I'm feeling allegorical.
another door in the hallway
Vice
opens up.
president.
Yeah, I'm feeling Al Gore.
Good news. Even though we haven't found radio yet, I found Bitey. I opened up the suitcase.
Hey, what's
What?
going on, guys? It's me, Buddy.
No way!
Hey,
Is
grateful.
that
This was
you?
a real
Is
Bitey.
this- That's the real you. He's not an hallucination.
The real
I'm pretty
deal.
sure you're not.
I just, I had unfinished business. I never got my bread up.
Yeah, hey, Bitey, we were thinking
Yeah,
about
hold
trying
on,
to use.
buddy. Oh, well, you said you
Oh.
never got. You did get your bread up.
Not
we gave
enough.
you bread.
Not
This
enough.
is the real party. He doesn't think he got his bread up.
Hey,
I
hey,
I cast
I
fireball
think
on
I-
the
Fonzie's losing it.
I indubitably did not get my bread up. I mean, that's a fact.
Indubitably.
I got my bread up a little bit. You got a little bit of bread.
I don't
One
know
day.
what up.
Wait, you mean to tell me that 6 boxes of soggy bread is not enough?
I'm bread. You're up. No, you're bread. I'm up.
Benny, are you sure this is the real party?
Quite frankly, I'm bred up with all of this.
Just ask him a series of
Okay,
security questions.
Wait, Bitey, wait, hold on. I was gonna tell you we're thinking about using a wish if we get the genie's lamp. We're gonna bring you back.
No fucking way, Benny. That's probably why I was in the trunk of a fucking taxi when it was probably like foreshadowing that you could bring me back to life. That's badass, dude. I love that. Listen,
Betty, I
fellas,
could really use a wish right now.
I'm gonna ignore that you said that, and we're gonna
Bitey,
keep
if
talking.
you were like an airplane in the night sky
Listen, guys, this
or a
ghost
shooting
here.
star.
I got to know him a little bit, staying in this hotel. It's like, I was like turned into a ghost, and it's like my soul was fucking sucked to this building. Like there's some kind of strong spiritual energy that's sucking all the spirits in town here. It's crazy, man. And listen, this ghost, the big guy that they keep referencing, he's nothing to shake at, bro. His real name is Daniel Mosby. They call him, Daniel the Phantom.
Oh my god.
But I learned a little bit about his history. He used to run this hotel when it was first made. Until the owner killed him, man. Like everyone knew him as Mr. Mosby.
2 references in one.
what a
Dan
tragic
Phantom
ending.
and this-
Does that have anything to do with the doctor with the similar name, Dr. Morbius?
Listen, no, I don't know anything about that. But what I do want to tell you is that
Would you
When
say
you
that he's
guys-
been warmed up?
he's been, dude. He's
Is it
more.
time?
Listen, fellas. Every time you guys have completed, like when you killed that fucking Pasta Pete there, I felt his spiritual energy go down. You guys are weakening him, bro. You guys keep doing this, I might be able to get strong enough to stop his effects on you guys, his elusive effects. The illusions. I can probably stop him if we get him weak enough.
You're telling
Hey,
me
wait,
being
Heidi.
killed we're Pasta Pete?
Wait, that was
Yes,
not the
him
real
first.
Pasta Pete. That was not the real Pasta Pete.
There's a shit
Oh,
ton of
it's
pasta, buddy.
God damn. Hey,
It's
buddy, I got a
always-
question then. So you kind of have an insider look on what's going on in this hotel, right? You kind of know what we've been going through and stuff.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I wish I could have helped you. I was stuck in a cab.
Oh, but you were there though. You kind of are aware of everything that happened on everybody's.
Yeah,
thing.
dude. And look. I mean,
I have a quick question before you say anything. I was just wondering if you had any insight as to why Fonzie might have had to use the word "come."
Fonzie,
Yeah,
you had to
I-
use the word "come." Oh God, that's,
Yeah.
no, that's
I'm telling
crazy.
you, well, listen.
You tried to say it was
I
like
kind of
scared for
inferred that
conscience.
all of these things that we're facing are either our misdeeds or things that have in our subconscious from our past.
That's
and
exactly
so
what
I
it is.
think
Yeah.
I think I kind of got that didn't have anything to do with me. I think that was from whenever they had to make Booger suck take a week.
Well, I mean,
Right.
who was it? It was just affecting you, or you were the only one in the room?
Yeah, no, that's
No,
what
I
I'm
was-
saying is because
it was just me.
none of us had any come.
Yeah, they're tailored to you specifically. That's really Jang,
Wait,
Fonzie.
no. There's no way.
Look, I mean-
it's Buddy. He's from the grave. He's
I've been
telling
here,
you,
dude. If anyone knows, it's me. Trust me, dude.
He would
That's
know.
about-
I just asked him. I wouldn't. I had this whole line of questioning.
Look, instead of trying to reckon with us, reckon with yourself, buddy. I mean,
Wow.
Take a look in the
Fonzo
mirror is
just looks
definitely
down at
overdue.
himself and he's like, what did I do to deserve this? What have I done in the past?
look, fellas.
Sounds like you just need to bust a nut, Fonzie. Anyway, sorry, hey, buddy. That was kind of all I needed. We're thinking about bringing you back. We're happy to have you.
Hey, I'm
What were you
happy
gonna
to.
say?
Yeah, listen, guys, that door over there. It looks like where we gotta go next. And he points to that door that
Oh,
had
good
opened.
insight there, buddy. I love to hear it.
Oh, thanks. All right, buddy. Well, back in the briefcase you go.
Oh, cool. I could walk around with you, but I guess not.
Oh, no, you can stay. You exist
You
out.
can put it in my esophagus if you like. There's already another ghost in there.
Dude, stomach
And a
acid
pixie.
kills ghosts, bro. You swallow the ghost?
It's a good thing I didn't get him down there, bro. He's just stuck in my throat.
Oh, God.